Okay.
Well, hello there.
Well,
Oh
hello
wow,
there.
I was just absorbed in that music.
Isn't it oh god, what is it? Zeki made it, and it's like a part of
Whoa.
Misery Business backwards, I believe, is what he did.
Yeah, there's some cool shit going on. Apparently, there's
It's
also an
sick.
Easter egg, which I have not yet found, but there is an Easter egg somewhere in
Yeah, there's
the.
a musical Easter egg in the Starting Soon music. Hello, Balor.
Sounds like
Aloha, Valor.
Hello,
incredible-
Schlibbity.
Aloha, Schlibbity.
I want you to know that Zach was talking about you a whole lot, Schlibbity. But it was an accident because he meant to be talking about Zeki, but he just had a
Oh,
case.
can
of
you not put
Schlibbity.
me on blast? Like,
If there's
Like,
one thing that
everyone-
Katie is incapable of doing, it's not putting people on
He was
blast
just
for
like,
things that
schlibbity
she finds
this,
funny.
schlibbity that, schlibbity this, schlibbity that. I'm like,
Schlib
all
doesn't
right,
need to know how often I think about him and say his name. And I'm an advocate. I'm an ally and an advocate for Schlib. I think also I'm technically his lawyer. We'll figure out their lawyer.
Wait, I'm sorry, you're Schlibbity's lawyer?
I think.
When did that
I think-
happen?
I don't know. They were
How did
like,
that
hey,
happen?
represent me. At least it was in my dream, maybe.
Oh, okay. Your
So-
dream about Schlib.
Just
Mhm.
very
Yeah, okay.
quickly before we
You-
get into
You are easy to remember, Schlib.
get into recapping, I need everyone to know that because we had the Christmas one shot on Sunday, which if you haven't seen that, you should go watch it.
It's
very
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
funny. And I can say that not tooting my own horn because I don't think I was the funny part. I think
That's
everyone
true.
else did it. Okay, you didn't need to agree so readily. But we do have mostly Christmas music loaded in right now for our royalty-free music for the background.
Oh, God.
I'm down.
So this is our bank heist soundtrack.
I just
This
love
is
the idea of y'all like frolicking through, just like tossing out like little handfuls of snow, like fake snow. We're like, we're not robbing the bank, you're robbing the bank.
I like to think that the bank is like fully decorated.
Fully
And,
decked out for
and this
Christmas.
is like the over the PA system. We're hearing the Christmas
Oh,
music that the bank is playing.
Oh, it's totally what's happening.
So this is what we're working with for this this session.
Limoncello LaCroix is so good. Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Sponsored.
Hey, LaCroix, hit us up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Al, Mikey the Kid won. That's there in chat.
But I said every 1,000 followers, I'll do another one of those. If I ever get another 1,000 followers, then I'll give away another beanie. Because for the record, it's not like we just have beanies sitting around. I did have to purchase the beanie to get it sent out. So,
Ooh, I want a beanie.
Zach, you can buy your own fucking beanie. Okay?
Yeah, Zach, you got a big boy corporate job. You can do that. now.
Listen, Katie, you have no idea exactly to a dime how much I make.
It's not like I hired you and
not like you-
negotiated your salary with HR or anything like that, and then left.
We can't be putting ourselves on blast like this. You know that JK watches all. Anyway,
Hi, JK.
hey.
What's up, JK?
So what we are currently waiting for, Zeki is back-to-back streaming on ATOD, and Zeki is one of the PCs in this little two-shot situation we've got going on. So ATOD is going to raid us, and then Zeki is going to pop in. But until then, we're just hanging out and having a good time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw us in just chatting. I think we can beat Hassan. I honestly do. Listen.
how
I'm a
many
big
viewers do you
big Hassanabi head, but like I think we can beat 30K easy.
Oh, 30K.
easy.
Okay, so only 10,000 times the number of people that are currently watching our stream.
Yes.
Listen, you did the math, not me. I would never do math.
It's like the one. Oh, we're okay. We're at 4 people according to this now.
Someone
so...
did not like that Zeki wasn't here.
Oh no.
Oh, here comes ATOD. He's coming! We're bringing him. Shepherd him to us, oh, folks of ATOD. But yeah, do we want to do a little bit of a recap while we're waiting for Zeki of what happened last session? Because I could also use that recap, not gonna lie.
I remember our flawless plan or vague moments of it.
To remember flawless plan that involved, well, honestly, a lot of things that were left up to chance, specifically my wild magic surge when I rage.
To be honest, I realized the full extent of my arsenal and how it was kind of catered to heist a place like 2 minutes before we got off. So I was like, oh, wait a second, I can like stick to walls and turn invisible. And then it's next time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So we can do something with that.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
welcome, Todd. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys to give. I'm gonna ask for a collaborative retelling of what happened last session because I, the DM, totally know and definitely don't need a reminder of any kind. And in fact, I am super prepared for this whole evening and definitely know all the things that you're going to run into, for sure.
Here's what I remember.
Oh. Okay.
I remember that Gore stole my ring, and I don't know that, but he did. And yeah, that's why you're hanging out with me now, because you stole my shit and you sold it.
What?
Oh, that was Zeki.
No, it was Zeki.
Zeki's the one that screwed you over in the
Zeki.
past. Yeah, it was Figgy
Yeah.
Houston.
I was like, I have done no. I am an honorable furball.
That's fair.
I live by my. I am true neutral.
I love Zeki.
I'm
just pops
chaotic
in,
neutral.
eating food, chilling out. What a vibe.
Um,
It's immaculate, one might say.
Does anyone
Sup,
have
y'all?
the link to
Hello?
the thing?
the link to the thing.
Are you talking about D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Hey, if that's your own,
It's literally D&D Beyond.
Beyond.
Okay. All right. Maybe I should just type that in. It just. I don't know how. Listen. I'm very experienced.
So Zach, when you
Oh wait!
get
Oh,
in-
my account. Okay, it's here.
Yeah,
We're getting
yeah,
there.
and you go to my collections and it'll be my characters, and then you can just click on Gore and you'll be good to go.
Found them. Let's
Boom.
go.
There it is. They try to
Amazing.
make it easy.
You could also
That
do
was
this.
so easy.
So
Too
easy, even 2 cavemen could do it.
This feels a little
That's me.
heistier.
I'm 2 cavemen in overcoat.
2 short cavemen in an overcoat. I guess
Um,
maybe average size for the day.
So last time there was a pixie, and the pixie asked us to steal back a family heirloom from impenetrable, I was gonna say impregnable or impenetrable, whatever, same difference, bank vault. And I believe it was was it someone who's related to him who had the bank vault? Ben, remind me.
Listen,
Are
I
you
just saw
saying-
dollar signs.
Saying no.
What?
Did any of you take notes?
No.
I thought
Was I
did.
supposed to? Is that part of this?
I
did
mean,
not
I'm
under-
not
I did
gonna
sign up for
remember.
note
I just make this
taking.
shit up as I go.
I believe it was another pixie, like a mob family.
It was.
Oh
that
yeah.
has
It was this. It was the. Oh, I love that guy. We really got along. It was
Yeah.
this mobster pixie, and he was very cool, and really dug. I wish I got his number. That would have been fun.
I got so many
to hang.
post-it notes here. None of them have any of the notes I actually need.
And
So
we're trying to steal from another pixie. I think it was
Yes.
like a mob that we're competing
they
with.
took his
or
family
different-
heirloom, though. I believe is at least what he told us.
Yes.
He told us that his family heirloom was stolen. I also remember us going to the bank and me making a deposit of all of my weapons so that we could sort of get a feel for what the bank
Oh
security
yeah.
looked like.
Yeah, we really were. We cased the joint. We cased the joint.
We
for
cased
sure.
the joint real hard, came home, and came up with the most batshit plan I think I have ever heard in the history of my dungeoning and dragoning, which involved Zeki putting something into the box that will explode.
Whoa.
Potentially.
You're one of your phantom daggers or
Yes.
something.
So there was a phantom
So-
dagger.
So okay,
Like, you
let
got
me
Yeah.
let me
all right.
erect this mousetrap
Oh
for everybody
my.
right
That's
now.
not the only thing that's erect.
Uh-oh.
I mean, phrasing.
How long did we
always-
get?
Yes.
11 minutes.
It's my penis.
Oh, we had one like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Whenever
we're
you
fine.
said I was coming,
Oh,
but
yeah.
okay.
It was at 8
Nailed it.
minutes in.
I'm
Balor
immune
on
to
this
it. I didn't
further.
even catch it.
it's just second nature for us at this point. So I am a rogue that is doing like the shadowy dagger subclass thing. The I do the thing with the daggers, and they're
The thing with the things?
kind of temporal, and
You summon
can-
those phantom
I can
daggers.
teleport to them as well,
Very cool.
Right.
which is
So
super important.
the plan was to teleport to the dagger, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
and then there was I put a thorn inside the box,
Mhm.
Yes.
and the plan was
box.
to teleport into the room and then explode the
Right.
box from within by overgrowing the thorn.
And
So-
and Ben, you gave us a choice. We could give up
Yes.
something.
So there's two things here that I want to clarify for my own sake, because I was under the impression that one of the things that you were going to try to do is actually use tree stride
Yes, that's what
to
we were
like.
planning
So you're
to
going to
do.
grow the thorn into a tree, sort of like ripping the vault open,
Yeah.
and then tree stride in.
Yes, and then
And
I was
the
gonna.
choice that I gave you guys on top of that. Sorry, Katie, I'll let you finish in a sec, but let me
Okay.
just, because I happen to have this written down. The choice that I gave you guys was that everything that you were willing to give up, spell slots, Zeki, you offered the entirety of your lucky feat in perpetuity.
I did
So
Fucked up.
the
a
more
whole
things
ass feat.
that's a big donation. That is like a huge amount of potential magic to like throw at this, which is good because you guys have to go through a huge amount of very powerful magical locks and enchantments to get into the vault in the first place.
Oh, wait a
Um,
sec. Oh, I think I exploded with plant growth and
That
then
is-
tree. But the thing
Yes.
is, like, tree stride we could also use.
So you would
That's
need
another
plant
option.
growth first and tree stride second, because you
Into
have
the
to have a
plant,
tree
yeah.
to go through first. Like there has to be an extant tree for you to go through.
Yes, I like.
So,
This is
yeah.
great.
I think technically you're supposed to know the tree, but I feel like if you're creating it, you know it on like a very like fundamental level, and that counts as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it has to be at least the same size of me and within 500 feet.
Yes.
You're
So like that
definitely
was the
within 500
plan.
feet.
Like
Yeah.
blow up the box with the seed.
Boink.
I
They're
teleport.
gonna blow up the box with the seed, Zeki?
Yeah. And then we're all gonna grab my dagger and teleport into the room where it happens.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm gonna procreate and then like wait 9 months while a child incubates and then birth a child.
And I'm gonna get so lucky that
I'm
I
gonna get mad pregnant.
never get laid again.
There we go.
Is that what we're doing?
I
Sorry.
think so. That's
Cool.
that's it.
Okay.
Help
So
me.
the well,
Ben's face right now.
later. So the other piece of this very foolproof and definitely not going to backfire plan
100%.
Was that I was going to use my javelin of lightning to essentially
Yes.
empower the tree stride, as well as expending a rage slot and using, because I have essentially like I'm a wild magic barbarian, that expending that rage slot will also have a wild magic roll, which I'm hoping that the surge of those two things combined with the tree stride and the other shit that's going on will get us where we need to be.
So,
I like
Katie,
this.
when you say that you are going to expend your lightning javelin,
Yes.
do you mean that you are going to donate all of the magic in the weapon itself completely?
Well, I was kind of hoping that since someone's giving up their entire lucky feat, I could just use a charge. But if it takes that, then
Interesting.
yes.
Interesting. A
I
little
believe the
selfish.
DM said the more important thing you give up, the more likelihood that it would succeed.
Fine, I will destroy my beautiful javelin that I've had since I was 10 years old that my mother gave me
I
when
don't
we were
remember.
growing up in the woods together.
Uh-huh.
And
You
she
I
see
don't
told
the-
me,
remember.
Oh my
giving
god,
it
now I remember why I feel horrible about do not do this. Do not.
I don't remember
not
giving up
destroy
anything.
it.
Why were we giving things up?
Because the more magic you're willing to put into this like teleportation into the tree stride, the more likely you are to succeed. Because you're going through a bunch of really powerful
Oh.
enchantments. So if you guys just want to like wing it and not give up anything, you are welcome to do so. You will
Oh my
probably
gosh.
die
No,
I'll
horrific
give up.
deaths.
I love giving stuff up. Let
I
me
would
see.
like to point you to the lucky feat that has been given up in
That's down here.
perpetuity. I'm
Down
trying.
here, this
Yeah.
one. Oh my god, it's just getting worse. That's when you're like, "Meh."
Yo, do they want a magic ring? Does the tree? Oh right, I also have a ring that turns me invisible and blocks out psychic waves. And I also have a ring of water walking. I don't know if the
Maybe
ether
give
would
up
want
the
that.
ring of water walking?
Anyone want to give up memories of loved ones? That counts too.
Does it? Oh, down. Down.
Oh shit, down.
Oh, but like also,
I'm a furbolg.
um,
Like it's like I think I eat my young. Like I don't know.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure furbolgs are supposed to be like herbivorous and very like gentle, but
Protective
hey,
of their community.
I mean, there's nothing more protective than putting them
that's what you
inside your
think.
tummy.
On some real talk, though, Katie, MJ is not allowed to give up her.
Okay.
her
I will
staff
expend my
because-
charge for the day.
Yeah, just because like Figgy Newston, it's all coming back to me now. I am like the Uncharted like support character who actually like double crossed you and you have no
Yeah.
idea about it. And I would feel horrible if you gave away like one of the last things you remember your family by.
All right, so I will expend the charge, and I will also rage and get that wild magic surge.
Wait, so just speaking of remembering things, is no one willing to give up memories of their loved ones?
Gore
I
says
was-
he's totally
I
down.
was not.
You are?
kidding.
You were not
Yeah.
kidding. Okay.
I will sacrifice. I like trees more than my own family. You can put that on my tombstone.
Damn.
Wow.
All right, so
Wait, are you
I'm a
sacrificing
druid.
the
I'm a
whole
druid.
family?
It's how I was. It's how my parents. They would be proud of me.
Are you sacrificing your entire family?
No, just the memories of my family. Like if we saw each other and they'd be like, "Oh my God, hi Gore," I would just be like, "Okay," and keep walking. And then
What
they would.
the fuck?
wait, so you're willing to give up every memory of your family?
Yes.
Oh, I was
So-
just gonna ask for like one or two like good ones.
Oh no, I thought you meant
Oh.
like complete memory.
Oh
of
no,
memory.
I'm not that.
No, let him do it.
I mean,
Oh, okay then.
Oh, he has to give up just
no,
the
like-
good ones.
yeah, like
just the good
talk-
memories.
yeah, right?
Oh, how
Like,
about this?
tell-
How about this? Here's a good one. Here's a good
Yeah,
one.
tell me a happy
I'll
memory about
give
your
up.
childhood.
I'll give up the memory of where my burrow is. I don't know. Yeah, I'll give it up.
Oh,
You're gonna
that's
give up memory of where you're from,
Yeah.
your home.
Yeah.
How does that work mechanically? Like, do we just stand in front of the tree and Gore goes, "I give you my mems, have them."
I haven't fully decided how I want
Okay,
to describe
okay.
it yet, but we'll get there.
He'd
Like,
be touching
but
your
the thing is,
staff
like, I'm
first,
still
though,
gonna,
Katie.
I'm still gonna know my family. So
Sure.
it's more of a like a excommunicado thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been excommunicated from my burrow rather than I don't know where it is. Or,
It's
Okay.
actually super tragically poetic, and I love it.
I'm
All right.
trying here. I'm trying.
So we have all told our DM what it is that we are giving up.
Cool. Is there anything that you guys want to do? Any additional stuff that you guys want to do on the way? Like as you're prepping, is there anything that you want?
I mean, no.
Does anyone want to? Should we get drunk one last time?
I believe I've
Um,
told y'all many times I don't imbibe substances that alter the
no,
mind.
Me either.
As you guys are-
Druids hate distilling.
There is a knock on the door of the apartment.
Oh,
I
shut
don't-
up.
No,
What? Oh,
I'm comfortable. You get it.
nice. You two are always leaving me for the dirty shit. All right, let's.
Sorry, you gotta get the door.
You know what? Tonight it's on me. I get the door.
Cool.
Thanks, Phil.
Figgy, what is your background? You're a rogue. Are you halfling? What are you?
Oh, I'm a tiefling rogue.
Tiefling
Ooh.
rogue. Okay. All right. So you open the door and find yourself staring at the chest of an impeccably well dressed Goliath, holding a briefcase. And he looks at you and he says, "Compliments of the Dawn.
Oh, you really shouldn't have, honestly.
May I come in?"
I'll just take the briefcase here. We have some prepping we're doing.
What happened?
Yoga. You know,
Do they have?
yoga.
Do they have a warrant?
You good, Katie?
Yeah, I dropped my
You
dice.
hear all of that.
Yeah, just shit! I dropped everything.
We are eating on the couch.
We are
You
eating
see
on the
where-
That tracks.
We are
a
prepping.
little
you.
thing of like Chinese noodles just from the container straight
Okay.
out.
We can't be creating things out of thin air now.
That'd be crazy talk.
If we, I don't know, like use our imaginations to create a world or something.
Yeah,
Weird.
no way.
Nah, can't have
Too
that.
far, man.
I'm eating the most mild Americanized Chinese food on the planet. Just like less spice than they would normally put in, which is not much spice.
They've actively washed all of the noodles after cooking them in a little bit of soy sauce.
Yeah.
Can I roll for perception to see if I notice this well-dressed person in the awning? Might
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
if I'm even paying attention, because
Yeah.
I like a well-dressed Goliath. I would invite them in. Let's see.
I also would like to perceive. I would like to kind of just,
16 plus 4. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You recognize this Goliath from when you guys were at the Don's house the day prior.
Oh.
Hey, do you work for the Don?
Yes, I'm here as
I remember you. You were in the
Yeah,
room.
escort you
The
to
room
your
in
car.
which we did all the. Yeah, I like
That's
that
the
guy.
one.
Is he good? Does he treat you well? Are you getting paid enough?
Best job I've ever had.
Okay. I mean,
DM.
I say let him in.
DM.
Yes.
I would like to use my psychic whispers. It's a psionic power that I have.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
With my subclass. And I whisper into both of my compatriots' ears, you do not want to invite the handler of the guy we're going to rob into the prep room.
Mm-mm,
This to
it's
be clear,
not.
this is the guy who's hiring you, not the guy that you're
Yeah.
robbing. Don Roman is the guy that hired you guys. It's the pixie who hired you. This is one of the Goliaths that was in his office.
I still don't like the feeling of this.
I think
Also-
you've got the pixies a little bit mixed up there, Figgy. Which
It's my age.
is understandable, but it is a little problematic. Just generally, maybe don't make those kind of assumptions.
Why are you two
in
just
the
looking at each
future.
other silently? I don't. What's happening? Oh, you're doing that thing. I gotta take off my ring of mind shielding. What are you two I hate when you do this. Like, I'm wearing a ring of mind shielding.
Maybe you should give that up. Jeez Louise, this is so
yeah.
inconvenient.
It's inconvenient, but I gotta be honest, Fig. I trust you with my life, but I don't trust you with my imagination. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
have you been invisible this whole time and you're just like a voice in the room?
No, I think I can
speaking?
choose the invisibility I say because I'm not sure.
It seems reasonable that you'd be able to choose it. Yeah, yeah, we'll go on that.
Oh yes, it does say you can use
yeah.
it does say you can use an action, so I guess so. Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. I'll wear it. I'll wear it around my neck on a chain.
MJ kind of looks at the Goliath and does a really awkward curtsy and goes, "My apologies, sir. We're a little bit frazzled preparing for the
I have a southern accent too.
insurrection involuntization tomorrow."
MJ, we're robbing a place.
Isn't there a big word that means rob?
No.
the Goliath looks just as confused as you do. It's just like,
Listen.
See, I don't think she really understands what she might be saying.
That's fair.
I-
honestly, I can't
just-
really argue with that.
I just came to bring this.
Well, that's it.
That's all.
MJ grabs the briefcase out of his hand. She plops down
be
the
careful.
couch.
Be careful. It is very fragile.
She flips open the clasps, unless it's locked, in which case that's a different story, and kind of
Not
pops it open and takes a peek at what's inside.
there are 3 superior healing potions inside.
Well, I'll be darned. Those will come in useful for
No,
sure.
I
I
Well,
just thought that it might be helpful. If you need anything else, that now's the time to ask because I won't be able to help you from here on out.
Are any of these poisoned?
Oh, that wouldn't really help with the retrieval of.
I don't like, this is a strange liquid. Like,
Drink
what do you want
water.
me to do? Just drink a strange liquid? Like, you said I could ask anything. I was just.
I mean, fair. I did say that. To my knowledge, no.
Great.
If you're
Alright.
really that concerned, I'd dip in a pinky or.
Oh, I trust you.
I appreciate that vote of confidence.
Don't make it weird, Gore.
Ah, man. I really wish we could hang out, Goliath. I love
My
making you.
name
I
is
literally said don't make it weird.
Theodore, but okay. Well, the Dawn wishes you the best of luck, and remember, if you do rat him out, it is a magically warded agreement,
Mm-hmm.
and you will die a horrific death.
I feel like
Understood. That's fair. That's fair. Thanks, Theo.
Theo, I feel like you had something else you want to discuss with us. Can I make an insight check?
Sure. What is it that you're looking for?
If he has some information that he might think is important that we obviously are not considering, other than
like,
it's like pretty crazy idea to begin with.
it is a pretty crazy idea. I mean,
Yeah,
for
should we
what's
run
worth-
the plan by him?
I don't think that'll help.
All right. Here's what I'll tell you. Before you roll anything else, Theo is not hired for his mental acuity.
Okay.
He's
So
hired
if I had
because
18.
he's enormous,
Yeah.
right? Like you can also see that like very clearly like is armed, like is carrying like a number of weapons on his person. Like yeah, the suit is tailored and looks fantastic, but also like there's a couple of like little like bumps where you're like that's a weapon and that's a weapon and those are all weapons.
So Theo's strapped.
Theo is all you. It is reasonable to assume that the personal bodyguards of a very powerful criminal boss are always strapped to
That
the
checks
nines.
out.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Hey, Fig. I took the ring off, so if you want to say anything to me psychically about anything, just let you know.
Would you wait till I close the door, please?
Okay, got it. Wait, you said that though. I'm putting
I'll
the ring back on.
I'll take my leave. Best of luck.
Goodbye.
And yeah, Theo's gonna leave. So just it was. I will tell you guys without any like necessary rolls or anything. Like very clearly, the Don was like, "Let me fucking send them some health potions. Like they might need that shit. It's gonna be a tough job. And like even
That's
though it's a high price to get it done, you know, like he wants it to succeed. So he's gonna give you whatever tools he can without like very clearly having it sort of like run back to him. Although you know what, I will have you make a perception check as you close the door after as Theo leaves.
Well, I may be insightful, but I am not perceptive.
Ah,
I'm pretty perceptive. I can take a little look. Oh, 24.
24.
Beats my 5.
Woo! Yeah. Cool. You note a couple of people sort of like on the street. You also can tell that Theo is a consummate professional, and despite being a 7.5 foot tall Goliath, is able to disappear like pretty effectively into the shadows down an alley, and appears to have gone off into the night without having aroused any suspicion or without a tail of any kind, as far as you can tell with a 24. Things look good. Things are looking up.
Can one of y'all please remind me if we're going tonight? We are going tonight, right?
We're going. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
down. I'm
I
down.
figured we were going tonight.
Okay, cool.
Right.
I agree.
let's go find a tree, I guess. That's the start of the plan, right? Find a tree and tree our way.
So,
We gotta find a tree within 500 feet of the box.
did you guys all eat while you were here?
Yes.
Okay. If you all ate, please take the effects of a hero's feast. There was food. There was food laid out for you, and
My
someone had
bland
prepared it.
noodles.
Your bland ass
Yum.
noodles. Hero's feast for
Nice.
people
What do
with
we say there?
with
How
sad
do
little taste buds.
I
So wait, what does that do exactly?
Immune to being poisoned and frightened. All wisdom saving throws rolled with advantage, and our hit point maximum is increased by 2d10, and we gain that number of hit points.
I will roll your 2.
You'll roll that for us? Okay, great.
Yes. This is a prepared meal from someone other than a PC.
Perfect.
I wish I knew how to add things.
Ooh, and I rolled double 7, so you all may
Ooh.
add an additional 14 HP. Temporary. Hit
She's a
points.
beefy girl.
Please stop.
All right, so let's go. I mean, okay. Quick little check on the order of operations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm raging and I'm javelining,
Mm-hmm.
and Gore is. Well, I don't really know what Gore is doing.
I'm going through the tree. I no one else can do that, right?
We're tree walking together, and then we're gonna get in there. We're gonna explode the box, and then we're gonna steal the stuff, and then we're gonna tree walk out again. Is that?
I don't know that you guys discussed an exit strategy.
We did
I'll be
not
honest.
discuss an exit strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tree walk more than once, Gore, or are we?
I mean, I think it requires 2 spell slots, so
Should
I would
only
have to-
require
would I have to-
one.
Sure,
would I have
one.
would I have to sacrifice something again?
I mean, I'm happy to rage again. When we're inside, get real mad, expend some energy, and then hopefully we can all go together.
I could always I could leave another dagger here and we could all teleport back. It's just gonna be a little tricky.
I mean, that should definitely be the backup plan, I think. I
Why is
mean,
that?
fuck it. What can go wrong? Let's just get in there and get moving, and we'll
In and
figure
out.
it out as
10
we
minutes.
go.
In
10
and out.
minutes
10 minutes.
tops.
Have you
I
taken-
said we try.
What was that?
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you taken the vials out of the briefcase, or have you just left them in there?
I would have popped one into my satchel.
Okay, which one? There's 3.
So they look different.
They all look the same.
Why are you asking me which one then? I'm concerned.
Hey, I'm gonna do an Arcana check on this.
Sure.
Yeah, let me do an Arcana check here. I just want to take a
Told
look
you
at
we
these.
should not have let him in.
He didn't come. He was in the. That's 18.
18. Those are all superior healing potions.
I'll grab potion number 1
There,
then.
these
So
are
left side. Are you going left to
not a
right
lot
or
of
right
funny
to left?
business.
Why does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Right?
I'll go left to right, like I'm
Okay.
reading,
Okay. Cool.
but I can't read.
In which country?
So
It's okay. That's true. That's a fair. Hey, fair. That's a good
this
point.
is America. Read left to
Oh.
right.
Ah. Ooh, boy.
This is
Mm.
Sparta. Remember that movie? All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right, moving right along.
Okay. Cool. So who's taking the second one? Are you is somebody taking the middle one?
I'll take it.
You take it. Cool.
Yeah. I'll take
As you pull it up, you notice that there is a piece of paper folded underneath it.
Oh,
it. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm glad you picked that one up because I can't read.
I unfold the piece of paper to see
A letter.
a letter.
Written in what you imagine is probably not the Don's handwriting, but it is addressed to you from your benefactor.
Mhm.
It says, "My dear, intrepid employees."
Is the written in there?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Like very clearly, he was verbalizing this to someone, and the person like was just writing it down, and like it just you write everything that he says down. It has come to my attention that perhaps I should have given you slightly more information about the defenses that are non-magical, well, magical but not magical in the bank. So below you will find a brief description of the defenses to my knowledge. And by my knowledge, I mean not mine per se, but, there are patrols that move through the bank, as I'm sure you have now witnessed. In these patrols, you will find a number of very capable individuals. Namely, you will find a magic user, some sort of a construct, and more of a shamanistic individual. There are, to my knowledge, approximately 8 of these throughout
I
the building.
continue to unfurl the piece of paper.
In addition to this, there are enormous automatons stationed periodically throughout the building. Huge. Truly huge. Please be incredibly careful of these automatons. They will absolutely fucking destroy you. They are enormous. They're like 15 feet tall. If I had to liken them to something, I would say something similar to like an iron golem of some kind. Immensely powerful. And I wish you all the best of luck. Merry fucking Christmas. Yours truly, the benefactor. That's so.
Fig, while I read that silently to myself, you read my mind, right? So I don't have to explain this. Oh, the ring's on. I hand Fig the piece of paper.
I'll read it all over again, just in this southern voice.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it out of Chris.
I don't know how to do it.
That would be awesome.
Howdy, y'all.
That was good.
It's a good start.
That was a good start. I like that.
It's come to my attention. Yeehaw, buckaroo. That so you guys have a little bit more information to go on now as far as the defenses of the building.
So it seems like there's a lot of automatons and
big
stone arcane beings that were.
All of you make just like a general like history or arcana check regarding these golems.
I got the same bonus on them, so
I got -2 to both. So let's see what that is.
13.
I got
13?
a 4.
Okay.
I too got a 4.
Oh boy. So Gore, you know some like general things about iron golems. These things were designed originally for warfare, pure and simple. They are machines of death. They do an immense amount of damage when they punch things because they are like 15 or 20 feet tall. And in addition to that, they can like release essentially like a big poisonous cloud, which can do an immense amount of damage. Although, if I recall correctly, you guys are now immune to being poisoned as a result of the Hero's Feast. So you do have one less thing to worry about in that regard, should you piss one off. However, if I were to give you some sort of like a numerical indication of how fucking terrifying these things are, just to impress upon you how dangerous they are, this would be a challenge rating 16. This shit will fuck you up. That's what you know about these things, is like, these will fucking kill us. Like, one of these things can take out an entire battalion if like handled incorrectly. They are monstrous.
Team, this is not good news. I've seen a lot of violence come from these beings, and it has cast a shadow on my life and the lives of many I've experienced. I'm actually deeply, deeply afraid of our mission now.
I
And I
mean,
think you should be as well.
if we just
Anyway.
don't, I don't think our plan has changed at all. I think we just need to not hit the golems or run into what? Yeah,
We can't be
yeah.
we can't be killed by them if we don't see them.
That is my thought exactly, Figgy.
Are you
A
saying we
very
can just
smart
close
man.
our eyes?
Meh,
Yes.
Nice.
yeah, I think that might work. Gore. I think we see the golem.
No,
we just close our eyes.
trust me. These things are war machines of an unknown magnitude. I have seen the death of millions and millions of my fellow furbolgs at the hands of these iron monstrosities. They can see us. They can sense us. We're gonna have to deal with them in a very creative fashion, using our imaginations.
Well, I think that's a bridge we can cross when we get there. To the tree!
Let's go to the tree.
Cool.
It's tree time.
It's tree time, baby.
It's tree time, baby. All right. God damn it, Katie. What the fuck? Holy.
That's a problem.
I hate it here. All right. Cool. So, I mean, it's
You don't even go here.
this city is, fortunately for you, full of trees that are plenty large enough. Unlike New York, they did not confine them all to one location.
Mm.
Yep. So, what I'm going to ask is that as you guys, so typically the way that this works is like you put your hand on a tree and it rips itself open, and then you can walk through into a space.
Wolf.
I'm gonna ask that before, like, as you are casting it, this will take like a little bit of time, but essentially, as you're casting the spell, you're going to have to each channel your respective energies into it, by also placing your hands on the tree or on Gore. Phrasing.
I was going to literally stick my javelin like to the base of the tree and like use the electric current that comes out of it.
So you're gonna shock the tree
while entering rage.
I mean,
okay.
You're putting it in the right place.
Yes.
I can only do plant growth within 150 feet.
Okay.
But I can do tree striding within 500.
Okay.
I think.
We're giving up so much.
So is there like a tree next to this vault?
Next to it? No.
Conveniently located with a plaque with my name on it.
Well, I think that the idea was to.
This happens
I mean,
to be within 150 feet.
Wait, I could just grow a tree. I'm a druid.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll just grow a tree right next to the thing.
Yes.
Okay. But then
by right next to, do you mean like right fucking there? Because
in the
150
vault.
feet, you could. Well, yes, there's the one in the vault, but also you need one to get in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna kind of
like around the corner. Then
the perimeter, trees. Like plant one of the trees on the perimeter, and then hopefully it's close enough, and then I can get to the other tree that I grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my.
Yeah, okay. I was really just thinking, like, as long as we're within like 150 feet, that's what we need.
Yeah,
sounds good to me.
Fine. Okay, I would say here's what I'll give you. If you want to, for every 50 additional feet you add, we can increase the DC by 1. So you can do it from further away, but it's going to make it more difficult for you. So if you want to do it from like 200 feet away or 250 feet away, we'll add 1 or 2 to the DC. But the flip side is you are sacrificing a bunch of things to lower this DC against the arcane wards and the difficulty, etc. It's up to you guys how you want to play this. You can do it from someplace like pretty remote and not at all within like line of sight of the building, or you can do it much closer, higher risk of being caught in the process, or on the way out, as the case may be. How do you guys want to play it?
So easier to do, harder to not be seen, or harder to do, easier to stay secret?
Yes.
I think that we do the latter. We do it from a remote area and hopefully we get fate is the smiles upon us.
I think y'all are two very smart individuals, and I will be deferring to whatever choice y'all make.
Okay.
Well, I think that's pretty great of you, MJ.
Thank you.
But one day you will have to make these decisions on your own.
That might be a problem, but we'll see how it goes.
You don't get an intellect modifier like me without studying.
Again, harkening back, I can't read. I think we did establish that pretty
All right.
aggressively.
Yep.
It's a big
Still,
part.
yeah, still astonishing though.
Okay. So there are a couple of things that I want to clarify. One is how far do you guys want to be away? Like how many points do you want to add to the to the DC of this thing?
I think 250. Let's do half of the range.
250?
Half of the range of tree stride.
Cool. So we're gonna add 2 to the difficulty modifier. So before any reductions, the spell that you are trying to do, if no sacrifices were made, etc., the DC would be, including those 2, 37. Now, this is why it's important that you guys are sacrificing things. Sacrificing the lucky feat in perpetuity, not just like, here's my 3 charges for the day.
No, like forever.
Is going to give you 10, is going to knock off 10 whole points from that. Which brings us down to 27.
Still kind of fucked up.
Still pretty high. Memory of your home is going to knock off, let's say 5.
5? How much would the ring knock off?
2.
I'm doing the ring.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Out of 25?
I cannot justify giving up the memory of my burrow for 5, and especially at the end of the day, we're doing this for money. I got love in my heart. You can take my water walking ring.
I respect that.
Take my water walking ring.
All right. So that brings us down to a 25. Katie.
Yeah.
How many charges from your lightning javelin are you willing to expend?
I'm expending the entire day's worth.
How many is that?
I don't know.
I imagine somewhere near your character level.
Can I do an Arcana check to find out what MJ's spell is for her?
It's 1 charge, but it's it's 1 charge to expend the lightning. I will not use this at all for any purpose for the rest of the day because it does other damage as well. It's just a charge of lightning.
I'm only concerned with the magical properties.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to use it as a javelin, as like just a generic javelin, that's totally fine.
It's 1 charge.
1 charge? Okay. What's the damage on that?
1d6 plus 5 plus 4d6.
Okay. I'll give you 2 off the DC for that.
And I'm raging.
And you're raging. Now here's the important one, because this one is going to throw the most chaos into the mix. I need you to roll on the wild magic table for me.
Okay, that's for my rage, right?
For your wild magic surge as you rage. And depending on the outcome, it could either add to or decrease the DC.
96.
96? Okay. Can you pull that from the wild magic table?
Oh, I'm pulling.
I want you to read it. Oh yeah. I want you to tell the group what's happening.
Oh God.
Because this is coming from you.
Oh, 96.
As a wild magic anything, this is a risk you take, and I want this to come from you.
Oh, fuck. And it's not like a terrible thing, but
Okay.
you and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage for the next minute.
You know he's doing like a thorn spell, right?
I'll fucking take the damage. If it gets us into this bank, I will take... Fill me up with arrows, baby. I'm ready.
Well, the good thing, though, is that the iron monstrosities that wait for us in the depths of this hell will smash us, not pierce us.
That's a fair point.
They will do bludgeoning damage.
Or laser us, I assume, with their magic construct power start.
Okay, so we're down to a 23. I'll give you just because that's gonna put you guys at risk of like shrapnel. I would
only
say
for a minute.
Only for a minute, but it is gonna put you at risk. I will say that it will detract from the DC again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say only 1 for this because it's not like a heinously important thing. But I will say because it puts you guys at a little bit more risk, there'll be some payoff. So the DC for the Arcana check that you have to hit to successfully tree stride into this vault is 22.
Fuck it, take the whole javelin.
The whole javelin.
The whole javelin.
I
The
mean,
whole ass thing
MJ, you
forever.
really don't need to do that.
I'm giving up my whole javelin. We're not going to get in otherwise.
No.
That'll bring us down to a 19 for the DC.
Here, take these instead. And I put my Eyes of Charming in the mix.
I
Your
give
eyes
up my
of
bag of
charming.
holding.
Do not do that either.
You might want that one. I'm gonna be honest. You might.
How
want
many
that.
I
points,
mean,
DM?
Gore, we do need something to put the box into, and I do think a bag of holding might be very useful for that sort of situation.
Well, I don't have much. That's
You-
you want
you
my
could always
dragon
give
card
up-
breastplate? You want the shirt off of my fur?
You could always
I mean,
give up
is
the
it a magical
memories of your
shirt?
family.
I thought I wanted to, but now that I've gotten into the character, I can't do it. I can't do it to Gort. He's too kind. Anyway, continue.
What if DM? Can I use my bolstering magic potentially? I would. It's Gore that's casting it, right?
Yep.
So I would like to touch Gore. I would like to touch Gore. Wink. And
Roll for consent.
I just would like to put my hand on Gore's shoulder.
Okay.
And I would like to bolster them. For 10 minutes, that creature can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add that number rolled to a d20. So maybe at the very least, I could give you an extra d3. And then you can also roll a d3, and the creature regains an expended spell slot level which is equal to the number rolled or lower. So I don't know if you would let me expend that to lower the DC, or if I should just expend that to let them add a D3 to the.
Here's what I will say: the most that you can lower it with is 1, so it might be advantageous
All right.
to just bolster Gore and have the potential of 3
Okay.
added to the skill check.
All right.
If there's anything else that you guys want to do to try and like buff Gore's ability to succeed on this, like feel free to offer up potential solutions. Zeki, if you're offering up your Eyes of Charming, that'll take us from a 19 to, I guess, let's say 1 per eye. 19 down to 17.
All right. Okay. All right.
It was nice to know you, Eyes of Charming.
I think you should just try it, and I'll zap my javelin, and we'll put all our magic items together, and I'll rage, and we'll hope for the best.
Let's do it.
All right.
And then don't forget to roll a d3, Zach, and add it to whatever it is that you roll.
Okay.
All right, Zach.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Also, everybody has inspiration right now.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
that's good.
Thank you, Quizzical Monk.
Oh my
for
god,
the-
thank you, Quizzical.
Woo! Nice.
Where's my inspiration, Monk?
You are unworthy.
You don't get to be inspired.
No, we get to we give DMs insta kill. It's like you got a DM
Ooh.
insta kill.
I just kill somebody? My.
Yeah, just
That's
they're out.
way too powerful.
They got to go on the beer run.
Hey, look,
You're out.
all I'm going to say is if this goes badly, I might not need to do anything.
That's fair.
Just be dead.
I'm willing to meet my death for money. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Okay, so
Stream is short tonight.
thanks for showing up, everybody. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check. You have advantage on this because of the inspiration, should you want to.
I'm
Arcana.
so nervous.
The
A D20,
DC,
correct?
yeah, that's a D20 plus whatever your Arcana modifier is.
Plus a
Plus
d3.
A D3, so roll a D6,
That's 10
10.
plus Arcana is plus 3, so it's 13.
Okay, so currently, I'll tell you this
Is
right
that even
now,
possible?
you cannot succeed.
Roll again. Roll again.
You have advantage.
Oh god.
All right, I'm gonna roll again.
Roll it again.
Bum, bum, bum.
15 plus 3, that's 18.
That's 18. All right. Do you want to add the D3 to it just to see if you can succeed by like a solid margin?
Where's the? Why am I?
So it'd be a D6. If it rolls 1 or 2, it's 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, okay.
3 or
D6.
4, it's
Okay, cool.
2. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Boop. That's a 2, so
That's
it's
a 2.
19.
So that's a 1. Yep. So 19. Cool.
You can also regain an expended spell slot as well.
Up to level 1. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's important.
Just on the for a freebie, I'll take
It's
it.
a freebie. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If you haven't already expended a spell slot at level 1, then it won't do anything. But you could, if you wanted to, you could pump it into the spell and make it a 19, or and make your 19 a 20.
Do that.
Which may or may not have some benefit to you guys upon arrival.
I do it because it needs to be a nice clean 20 for me.
Cool.
Okay.
I like it. I respect
For
it.
Gore's OCD.
Hell yeah. Cool. There's one other thing I need you to do. So now we've established that you will be successful with the tree stride to some extent. It's a non-fatal tree stride. We can start there.
Oh.
I do need you to cast plant growth on the thorn that you were going for.
Okay. Wait. What's it? How do I cast? It actually it says that like it's a special cast and it's instantaneous and it doesn't like cost anything. I don't.
Does it
think.
cost anything? You can just do it.
Wait.
All right.
Wait. No, maybe I'm dumb. Oh, I cast it in a spell slot. I think it's a level 3 spell slot. I guess.
Level 3.
I don't know.
Okay.
This is where my knowledge runs out.
Okay. Go ahead and make another Arcana check for me. D20
Okay.
plus I think 3 is what you said your Arcana modifier was. Okay.
That is 16
16.
total.
Cool. Because you're not actively trying to transport something in, this is like an easy enough thing. Can you please roll me 16? Please roll me 8d10 and tell me whatever comes out of that. This is damage that you're
Or
doing.
way I can just like do like.
Yeah, you should be able to like select 8d10 in D&D Beyond.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. 38.
38. Cool. All of you make a perception check for me. As the tree begins to sort of like split in front of you.
13.
13?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Zeki, what'd you
got, Zach?
roll?
No, what do you need me to roll?
A perception check. As the tree begins to open to allow you passage.
18.
18. Okay. So with an 18 and a 20, you guys hear this muffled like in the distance. And then the tree begins to open in front of you, and you see like a cloud of like dust sort of like begins to like billow out of the opening of the tree. You guys have 6 seconds to get in.
I'm
have,
in.
One round.
Beelining.
Let's
Beelining.
get in there. Let's get in.
Cool. Wonderful. This scene upon entry is just absolute fucking chaos. There's nobody else in here because the vault is sealed, but it has been absolutely ripped apart by the blast of this tree growing out of essentially like a pocket dimension and like destroying the pocket dimension. So, MJ, one of your axes is like fully embedded in the wall across the way.
Oh my God, Lucille!
like-
and I run
like-
over and I grab her.
You're gonna need to make a strength check. It is like
Okay.
like most of the haft is in this
Alright.
like stone wall. Like the force of which this explosion happened is clearly immense, and you can hear very muffled sounds coming from outside the vault.
I think that's a 23.
A 23.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, you pulled this old axe out, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty fucking mangled. It is like almost completely destroyed from the impact.
She's my baby, and I will keep her till the day I die. just as I do with every weapon I have ever wielded. Welded? Wielt.
I think you got the right.
You got it.
Wielded.
We
So-
understand.
You guys are now in as MJ stands there pondering how one describes having wielded something in the past. You guys need to look around and find a vault. You can hear outside that there is activity. This was not like a quiet explosion.
We know the number. We found out the number last time.
What was the number?
42069. 69 420. I know it was some iteration there.
It was 420. The 69, I believe, is your bank vault.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Or 069 was his, and yours is 420.
No,
it's one of
theirs
the
was
two.
420, mine was 069.
Okay, cool.
I
All
got
right, because it was one of the
the
smaller
number.
ones because you didn't have that much to put in it. Perfect.
Nice.
Okay. Looking around you, you're somewhere in the 800s.
Oh boy.
Right up. Well, wouldn't we be at 069? Because that's where my box went.
The
That
tree
was
kind
good.
of like went crazy. Like we.
The
just
tree
popped
kind of
out
went crazy. You looking around. You
I'm a
can
very
see,
strong druid, I guess.
You, I mean, 38 points of damage to
That's fair.
a like pocket dimension is like multiplied by an exorbitant amount upon re-entry into this dimension.
I think we should. Well, wait, hold on. I was gonna say I think we should run, but I just realized I can't read. So, hey, Figgy, what number does that say?
It says we need to get going now.
All right, and MJ starts sprinting in the wrong direction, sprinting towards the 900s.
So here's what I'll tell you: you're not in like a long vault. You're in a small cylindrical room.
Oh no. Oh. Well,
Small cylindrical room.
Yeah.
is
And
there?
so
a-
looking up, it continues a little bit. It continues another
Why did I look up?
few hundred feet. So I'm just gonna like tell you guys some information that the things that you could surmise just looking around here without any kind of perception check. This vault is effectively a pocket dimension. So you have managed to tree stride your way
Hmm.
technically against all of the rules, but like if you're gonna sacrifice a bunch of shit, like I'm gonna let it happen. It's like a TARDIS in here, for lack of a better word. It is a cylindrical room that is one story from the outside, and on the inside goes up like a few hundred feet. And based on if you look around the floor, there's debris everywhere, but you can make out easily enough that there are like signs of movement, maybe like the floor can move up and down. Unclear.
Gore, you told me you were gonna make me climb like a spider. Now
I
feels like a
Yeah.
pretty
good
good time for that. Yeah.
I was
Can
just gonna
wait.
say someone else has to do it because I am smart. I am not dexterous.
I just if someone could maybe show me what 420 looks like so I can know it when I see it, that would be mighty helpful.
Okay. I
Well,
think. Wait, I might have a
with you.
spell for this.
I still have my slippers, and I like point
Well,
down on my loafers of spider climbing.
Figure, I just want to climb with you. It sounds kind of fun.
The two of you that can actually read numbers, I'm going to tell you right now, as you look up, the number gets higher.
Oh, shit.
You're above where you need to be.
Yeah, we need to go down there, MJ.
That's what she said.
She did indeed.
I can cast divination on myself to try and find out a way to explain to you how 420 looks.
Oh, I was hoping that you could get us to go down with your divination, but that might not be that. All right.
Go. Oh, we're going down. I guess I could
TM,
put spider
Yeah.
climb.
do I see my psychic dagger anywhere around?
Make a perception check.
Perception, you say?
Yes. Dagger's relatively small in a big room full of lots of shit at this point.
That's a 22.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you like less see it than sort of sense where it is. And it's sort of like it's tucked under like sort of the far side of the room for where things blew open under a bunch of like debris. But yeah, you can find it easily enough.
All right, I think this is what we do. The blade is still here in the room. I'm going to stick it into the tree. Or at least hide it under one of these roots here. And that way we can teleport back to this location if shit gets really foobar, and we can try to tree walk back out.
I believe I can tree walk one more time. So
this is a good sign then. I can
good
teleport
sign.
us
I like this.
right
We'll
here.
Teleport, and then we'll come back. Okay, I like
I
this.
mean, that's all well and good, but how are we getting down?
Spider climb.
Down through the floor? I mean,
is it
I'm
Through
no,
the floor? I thought it
You
was like
are-
an opening. And we're
I'm no
crawling.
No, it is a
scientist
solid
or-
floor. You are in a cylindrical room with a floor that appears to potentially be able to move. You're not quite sure.
I would I mean, this is
Mhm.
not what I'm very good at.
Can I do an Arcana check on this? On these
Sure.
moving platforms?
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
kind of checking. I just want to like look around for a lever.
Sure.
I don't really care what the lever does. I'm just looking
15.
for a lever.
I was like 15.
15. Arcana.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure.
18.
Just I want to learn, see if I can know it, recognize anything about these moving magical platforms.
Cool. And Katie, you said 18.
18.
Okay, with an 18, you don't see any levers. You do see an interesting, like, I don't know, like interface panel that's like on like a bit of a thingy, but no lever.
Interface
Gore
panel.
with an Arcana. This is definitely controlled by something here in the room, and you find MJ sort of like pulling on a stand that has like a panel of some sort on the top, trying to use it apparently as a lever.
MJ,
mean,
MJ,
I feel like this has got some promise.
keep doing that. I think you're right. Let's see how this goes. You want to do a strength
you-
check or
Yeah, are you trying to, Katie? How hard? How
how hard are you yanking?
Like you're
this?
you're like sort of like jiggling it. I think initially being like, is this a lever?
I got a nat 20. It
Uh-oh. Well, that means it has to be good, right?
has to be good, right?
No, it means you successfully wiggle the shit out of this thing.
Oh, I thought you would wiggle it into working because you're not 20. Somehow, just like kicking it and it starts roaring.
It's like how I got out of that escape room. True
So
story. I one
you-
time fucked with a lock in an escape room long enough that it just opened up and then we got out.
So you pull on this thing and you're like, I'm not gonna pull that hard. If it's a lever, it's gonna do lever things. If it's not, it'll probably be fine. And you fully rip this thing out of its housing, and you watch as a number of like pieces of wiring just shear off, and you all feel the platform just go, and then start to fall
Well,
and pick up speed.
spider climb me quick.
I cast. I guess I could. Wait, hold on. Maybe bark skin would be better.
No, spider climb me. I want to climb the shelves.
Zeki, you're muted.
All right. First off, Ben, you have inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Bud.
And
Oh, that's
second
rude.
off,
Appreciate you, bud.
I grab MJ's hand as this thing starts like keep dropping. While Gore is like attempting to cast a spell somehow,
Mhm.
I kind of just walk onto the wall,
Oh my.
taking MJ's hand as things like start to collapse around us.
Yeah.
What about Gore? Gore, grab my hand. I want to make a chain of
Gore, anytime with that spell, be real nice.
Oh, this crud. But okay, I'm gonna cast spider climb on. Who am I casting it on?
On me.
MJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast spider
Yeah,
climb
and
on MJ.
yourself.
If you
Find
if you
yourself a-
I thought
cast
I
at
was
a
just gonna
higher
hold
level-
on to her. I
I
only
meant
get 3
you can just
spider
hold on.
climbs.
Yeah, no, he can hold on to me.
That's true. I mean, you're strong enough.
Grab
If it's-
onto my
Wait.
back. It'll be fine.
Okay.
MJ, what are you again?
That's
She's a barbarian.
very
What type of
introspective,
barbarian?
existential question.
What type
I mean,
of barbarian? are you?
Everyone asks
I
MJ
like to
what
think-
she is, but no one asks her how she is.
I like to think that I'm
And more
a woman
importantly,
who's trying her best.
why she is.
What is
Um,
your species, ma'am?
Oh! I'm a human. I'm a varied human, but I'm a human.
So we're gonna have
hmm.
the giant
I'm
purple
pretty huge.
hold on to the medium sized.
I'm
I
very strong.
Wait. What if I spider climb and everyone holds on to me?
That works.
I I got it covered on my end.
I like we are literally just like all hanging on to each other, going, "Well, no, you cast it on me. No, cast it on you. No."
Yeah, I want to be clear. You guys are falling.
Gore, cast
I'm
it
on
on
the wall.
yourself.
I cast spider climb on myself.
I
Okay.
jump onto Gore's
Stick
back.
to the edge.
Okay.
If
Just
I
out of
can.
curiosity, Gore, what is your strength modifier?
Oh boy. I hoped you wouldn't ask me that. Let's see. It is. Wait, where is it?
Oh no.
Up at the top.
It's at the top.
Mhm.
Oh, it's one of these ones. +1.
+1. Katie, how much does your character weigh?
Oh, no.
135 pounds.
Oh, so you're pretty trim.
140 maybe. She's
Okay.
muscular, but she's also small.
Okay. All right. 140 pounds. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you're big enough that like 140 extra pounds, you're like, oh, this is like a big backpack.
She's like
Okay.
like 5'5", 145, maybe like 145, 150.
Okay.
She's muscly.
I will need you to make a strength saving throw, Gore, to help swing MJ onto your back. I will say that you have advantage on this because Figgy did say that he was going to grab MJ in the process. So
Yeah,
you
he
have
did
some
got me.
assistance in doing this. But I do need you to make a DC, let's say, 13 saving throw. Strength saving throw with advantage.
So am I rolling a d20 here?
D20 plus your strength
Plus my
modifier.
1? Okay, cool.
Plus your 1.
And-
But you have advantage, so roll twice, take the higher number.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And you also have inspiration if you want.
2. Gotta roll that again. Let's.
Oh, boy.
goodness. I'm not a physical person, really. Let's find out. 7 plus 1. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
I would use that inspiration if I were you.
I might also use that inspiration.
I use inspiration, so I get to roll again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. 18, so 19.
18.
Oh,
Yeah, way
Jesus
better.
That's
I mean,
good.
That's
that
better.
is so much better.
That's
That's
a
good.
19.
That is significantly better. Cool. So as the three of you sort of like take a beat to recover, you hear like what's interesting about this space is just a moment ago there was sort of like a door on one side of the wall, and you could hear the pounding on the side of the door, right? Or the outside. As the floor descends and begins to pick up speed, that sound is traveling down through this room as you watch the door disappear and more safety deposit boxes sort of like squish in to fill in the void where the door once was. As the floor of this room makes impact with what you imagine is probably the bottom of this like weird pocket dimension thing, there is an enormous boom. And this like huge cloud of dust rises up towards you guys. What has happened down there, you are unsure. And visibility is nearly zero as this like immense amount of like dust and like just like debris sort of like wafts straight up the vault. What do you guys want to do?
We gotta get the box, the special magic box.
I would like to cast Detect Magic. I want to just... Can I do that?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
I just want to see if there's any... What does this actually do? The duration.
There's gonna be so much magic everywhere.
Yeah, but maybe... I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
What do I roll here?
So you don't have to roll anything. You're just gonna
Okay,
just check
I
off
just
the
do
spell
it.
slot. Yeah. You are nearly blinded by the amount of magic that is in the entirety of this structure.
Oh yeah, it's magical, folks.
Yeah. You like
It's
there are hot
magic.
there are hot spots. Like some of the safety deposit boxes around you are like particularly bright. Like somebody has put something very magical in there.
Is anything
Um,
familiar? If any magic I would recognize as a.
I mean, there's
Dune
there's
Druid?
definitely some like nature magic in some of these. I mean, like people put like things that are important to
right.
them, and so there's a lot of things that are in here. You get glimpses of necromantic magic. You've got divination magic. You've got it's all over the place. You've got illusory magic, but like this is the most magic you've seen concentrated in one area probably ever, because the literal walls of this vault are magical, just in their construction.
I think
and
I've seen into the void. Oh wow. There's a lot of magic.
is a lot. Like a bit of a headache. That sort of overwhelming amount of magic around you. What do you guys want to do?
I have a question, DM.
I have probably an answer.
So I'm kind of like standing on the wall.
Huh?
Are there just like separate little vaults and like safety deposit boxes like all over the place?
The wall itself is lined with safety deposit boxes.
I want to start like opening some of them and just like seeing what's in them.
Sure. You will have to make. I assume you have thieves' tools.
I believe that would be proper for
As
the
a
rogue that
rogue,
I am.
yes.
Yeah.
A rogue. So I will tell you in advance that it is a DC 25 to open any of these.
I can rage again.
Oh yeah, I have expertise in thieves' tools as well.
That is
Ooh.
very helpful.
Yeah. So, what is that? Sleight of hand?
Yeah. Plus, what is it? Sleight of hand plus your proficiency modifier. Your expertise modifier at this point.
Yeah. So it'll be +8.
Yeah.
So +20. I already have a +12 with sleight of hand. 24.
What the fuck? So did you roll a 24?
No, I rolled a 4
Or you rolled a 4?
and got a 24.
24. So you're trying it, and I mean they're really, it's a good fucking lock.
Actually, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah.
I can also rage. It's about all I got to aid the situation.
My dice just turned into a mimic. I don't know.
Did you roll 1?
I did. So I'm gonna take the 4.
Take the
24.
24. Yeah, you are not quite able to pry it. You're like, "Ah," it's like right there. You can feel the last tumbler. If it is a tumbler, it's hard to say. It's like definitely magical. It's just like it's fighting you.
I
Like
hate
it's
these.
like each one of these
magic
things
wait,
has been designed to resist.
Wait.
Wait,
As
we're
he's
waiting
doing
for it.
that, I'm gonna. I think I am holding on to his hand or arm already, and I'm also going to give him a D3 as well
Ah,
to
okay.
add to this ability check.
You cannot fail with that in mind.
Yes, I'm like, Figgy, I know you can do this. I know you can. Also, if you don't do this, we are just majorly screwed, like so screwed. So please open the box.
They don't. Which box? What box?
Any of them.
What box?
What's in the box? Yeah. So with that, I mean, I won't have you roll for it because 25 beats.
Woohoo!
You click it open and it slides out. And as you open it, you reach into a pocket dimension, and what you feel is coins.
What number is on the?
This is like you guys were in the like 8s. This is like 827.
Oh, I thought we were.
No, you're
Oh,
still
yeah,
up
so
high.
we're-
No, you're still up high.
Oh,
You guys haven't
okay.
ascended yet.
I
Yeah.
don't think we would have done that if we knew that we hadn't gotten down to 420. Personally,
I thought we were like
I-
at least in like
I
the,
knew we hadn't.
like 600s or something. I was just going for like a random item.
No, you guys haven't descended yet. This has all happened like right where you guys kind of
Uh,
came in.
Okay, so I just feel like a bunch of gold.
Oh, I guess technically you'd be around 420, so it couldn't be 8 something because that's where or your box was 69. So
Yeah.
oh yeah. Kind of cocked that one up. Well, you know what? The numbers are all jumbled because you fucking destroyed this place. So like, shit's weird. How's that?
Yeah,
Shit's
maybe
weird.
they're all jumbled
That's
up.
messed up.
Got your 420s and your 800s mixed up. You know, everything exploded. I like.
Actually, with that in mind, I will say, if you guys could all make perception checks.
I don't like that.
Well, fuck me.
Okay.
13.
That's
not bad.
5.
Yeah, it was an 8 on the
Five.
dice.
14.
14? Okay. So two things. One is you hear more like clanging, but like the sounds down at the bottom now are much louder. Not as in like they're closer, but just like the thing that is making the noise is probably much larger.
That
Which
must be
is
one of them automatons.
Second thing is
The devil's in the dark.
looking around, the walls seem to, like, the numbers seem to, like, the boxes themselves seem to move every so often. So the safety deposit boxes are not staying still.
Fuck.
So you open 827.
So what's an
And-
827? And there's a bunch of gold.
You reach in your hand, you pull it out. It's platinum.
I mean,
There's platinum in there. You don't know how much, but there's a lot of platinum in there.
Gore,
What? Yes.
empty this into your bag.
Okay.
I think that
You
while
watch
this is
a pile of silvery, like a lot of silvery coins fall from one pocket dimension into another pocket dimension. It's a
Well-
damn good thing you didn't shove that thing into the
To
bag.
give
That
her
would've
get rid of my
gone-
bag of holding.
Woo,
Yeah.
that'd have gone real badly.
while the
Yeah.
bag's open, I'm gonna toss my old axe into it as well. Just
All
'cause-
right. Get everything in my
God,
sack.
I'm so tempted to make you make a dexterity check just to see if you can get it in there, but you're close enough. It's fine.
I'm also scrutinizing every label on every box with the hope that my brain will suddenly learn to read.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, you do not get to use your inspiration on this roll.
I mean, I got a what is my it was a 10 that became an 8.
Aim an 8. You know, it's if they weren't moving, you might be able to pull this off. But you feel like the fact that they keep like changing periodically is making this significantly more difficult for
I
you.
almost had that one and then it turned into another one. Crap.
Hey, it's 420 looks like a sailboat and then a snake and then just a circle. So if that helps, sailboat,
Sailboat.
snake.
How do you get
And then a
sailboat
circle.
out of
I get it. It's like a sail. I get it.
Yeah, it's got a sail.
It's like a sailboat.
Or it's like
sail.
a
You know
like a windsurfing. Yeah, like windsurfing.
Yeah, you know
that's
what? Katie, you will have an advantage on every check going forward to identify 420. That's a good ass description. I like that. I'm here for that. Yeah.
I think we should start kind of. I mean, we can't really split up because I can't really stay without Gore, but we should start searching. Yeah.
Let's go down.
Yeah, I think we should make our way.
Cool. As you guys do that, can you all please roll initiative? We are not in combat per se,
Oh
but I
my
do want to impress
God.
upon you the fact that you do have a limited amount of time before shit goes down.
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
I got a. Oh, this is not good.
Just 2 peas in a combat pod.
I got a 16.
Freak.
I have -1 to initiative, so that was luck.
Oh, damn.
I'm feeling spicy today. I'm strong. I'm fast. I'm exploding trees.
Yeah, right?
Just out here, just fucking killing it. Cool. All right. So, at initiative order 20, you hear the sound of something extremely large pounding on a wall or something down below. Fortunately, you guys kind of like broke the apparatus, so access is not as easy as it could have been, even after you like kind of like blew things up and like definitely jumbled things in here. The fact that the floor plummeted probably like 120 yards before slamming into the ground, or like ground, right? Seems to have caused significantly more damage and was probably very helpful in delaying anything from being able to get in. How long you have to get your shit and get out, though, unclear.
We gotta move with haste here. Okay. What's the
Who's
easiest
up
way to-
next?
So next would be Zach. So Zach, what would you like to do in your pursuit of the box
So,
number 420?
Is there still a big puff of smoke here? Like, what's the visibility like?
Visibility is getting better, but it's still not great.
Okay. So, Can I? No, that's dumb. Let's see. Actually, I would like. Can I do a nature check?
Nature check? Sure.
Yeah.
What are you? Tell me what you were looking for by doing this nature check.
I want to get a handle on the terrain, like the earth in the caverns. See if there's any like weak spots where like maybe a security box fell out, or if there's a automaton sleeping against a stone slab, things like that.
So I will tell you that I won't make this cost your action, because this room is truly, it is just a tall cylinder. There's no hidden cubbies. There's no automatons in here. This is essentially here's how I will describe it.
Oh, I cast divination.
Yes. So this room, think of this room something like this, right? From the outside, it is 1 story tall and maybe 30 feet across. When you're inside, it is now hundreds of feet tall, because it is a pocket dimension, so it's magical. But the interior is just a cylinder, right? There's safety deposit boxes lining the exterior walls, but there's no deviation from that, right? Like, it's as far all the way up as you can see and as far down as you can see. It is just safety deposit boxes. There's no hidden cubby of there's an automaton stationed here in the vault.
Okay.
No one expects that anyone's going to be able to get in this way, so there's not really any reason, right? That's not what they've designed for.
Okay.
Can I cast 4th level divination to try and get insight as to where our particular box is?
Sure. How do you want to sort of flavor your usage of the spell? So divination, what does divination do?
With the exploded sprawling roots of this giant tree that's underground.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty dang attuned right now with my nature, with the ability to commune with trees. I just walked through one, so
True.
I feel like I would just maybe just another I would commune with nature. Wait, no, that's another spell.
That is another spell.
I would.
You're doing great, babe.
I'm doing great over here with the spell stuff.
Spells are hard, man.
Yeah, you know what?
Spells
I
are
would
hard.
I would just ask. I'm asking the world. I'm asking the universe to get me a pumpkin spice latte.
I'm just a furbolg standing in front of a world.
Asking it to tell them where its box is.
I'm gonna. Can I?
God damn it.
I go. I'm already touching a wall, right?
Yep, you definitely are.
Okay. I'm just kind of I'm gonna get my bearings, sit down, do a little meditation, and commune with the sprawling roots that know all.
You're gonna sit down on a wall. That's
Boots is
vertical?
better
Oh, wait,
climbing.
I thought we were at the bottom. Now we're no longer.
Oh no, you guys are
we're
stuck
on
to the wall a
We're
few hundred
still
feet
stuck.
above the
Oh,
bottom.
then
Yeah.
And you're
Okay.
still holding MJ, so be careful where you decide to go and meditate.
Oh yeah, I thought we were at the bottom now. That
No, you guys did not
I'll
fall
be
over. That would have been a
fine.
whole other thing.
Gore, I'll be fine. Just meditate. I'll hold on.
okay. Oh wait, this is probably a bad idea because I meditate. I might lose my grip of. My
No, but spider
climber.
climb will.
Spider climb, as long as you aren't dropping concentration, you're okay. You'll stick.
All right, it's
Yeah.
time to divinate.
Nate those divins.
Yeah.
Okay, 4th level spell. Okay. I don't talk to the elements often, but we don't always get along, but I think maybe to find a way down and to find this box we're looking for, I need some divine inspiration. So here I go. Close my eyes and I begin to mutter to myself in giant.
In giant, okay.
You're
Yeah.
giant.
Enjoy.
Stuff like that.
What is your spell casting ability modifier? Is it wisdom?
I believe so.
Okay. Make me a wisdom check plus your proficiency modifier.
Okay.
With this, or make attention. No, make what would be a wisdom-based spell attack roll, and add your proficiency modifier again, because you're sort of calling upon the intrinsic magic of who you are to help you in locating this, and I want to give you a boost in that
Okay.
regard.
So, okay. So do I roll a d20, add my wisdom modifier to then my proficiency modifier?
Correct.
Okay. Here we go. That's 18 plus 8, so that's 26.
26.
Hell yeah, Gore.
Hell yeah. You don't know its exact location, but you feel as you sit there and sort of like draw yourself in for a moment, or sit there, I guess, like sort of like sit sideways.
You hang there.
I'm like
And-
a bat upside down.
Yeah.
Cool.
You feel your attention, your sort of like internal attention drawn upwards, maybe 100 feet. And you feel it sort of shifting left to right, sort of rotating around, occasionally moving up, occasionally moving down. But you can hazard a guess that it's about 150 feet above where you currently are.
There's something curious here. I think the box might be above us, about like yay up there, but I don't want to say exactly 100 feet, but I guess I did get divine inspiration. It is. I'm getting some uncertain signals though. It is kind of moving, but I have a good feeling that the elements are drawing my attention up this way, surprisingly, and not below.
Well,
Gore, I need you to hustle and I need you to climb.
let's
Okay.
do less yapping and more trapping. Let's go get this thing.
All right, so
All right, I climb the wall.
Yeah, I guess whatever his
you
movement
get
is.
your
for
movement.
that
Yeah.
turn.
So you are carrying MJ with you.
I'm
Can you-
helping.
How are you helping?
I'm putting my hands and pulling up on the boxes to try to,
It is a smooth surface.
I'm just.
Hey, it's okay. You don't have to help. It's fine.
I'm bolstering him again.
Are you using your keen eyes to locate the right box with your newly found knowledge of what 420 looks like?
I'm using my keen eyes and I'm giving him an extra D3. Free?
Remember, MJ, sailboat, snake, circle.
Zach, you can take a spell slot back. Roll a D3 or roll a D6, I guess. Take a spell slot back. And also, you can add a D3 to your roll for not falling off the wall.
Oh, I'm not making it's just movement, but you're going at half speed.
Well, I was hoping the D3 could help him go more at full speed.
You can go instead of 15 feet per round, you can go 17 feet per round.
That's
What
not.
level
Hooray!
spell slot? What level spell slot do I get back? Though?
Roll a D6.
Okay.
Why don't you just tell me
6.
if I'm getting
6,
Oh,
that's a
that's-
third level spell slot.
Third level spell slot. Or
Oh,
3 first level spell slots. Or
I'll do third level. In case we gotta grow some plants. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Cool. Zek, it is your turn.
Well, since I have a walking speed of 30, I think I can get there a lot faster than my two young entrepreneurs.
That is probably true. How
Uh,
fast do you want to get up there?
Gore, why don't you just tell me if I'm getting hotter or colder as I decide to
All right, you got it. That's a good call. You are nimble.
double my distance and go the full 60 feet.
As a rogue, don't you have dash as a cunning action as well? Can't you do like 120 feet or something like that if you wanted to? Or is it 90 feet? Rogues can do some like crazy ass shit. Isn't it like movement, action, dash, and then bonus action dash? If you wanted to.
So I can take a bonus action on each of my turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Yeah, so you could do 90 feet this round if you wanted to.
Yeah, let me do it.
All right, cool.
90 feet.
Cool. Gore, make a perception check to see if Figgy's getting close.
Hot or cold?
hot or cold.
You're muted.
Sorry, that's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20?
What?
Yeah.
He's still got like 30 more 90 feet, so about 40 more feet, but much warmer.
Fig, you are so close. You got like 30 feet left in you? Like a little bit up. Like, I don't know if you got any juice left, but you're so close.
Well, just give me about like 6 seconds. I'll be right there.
All right.
The old 6-second refractory period. All right, Katie, it is your turn.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I have advantage on initiative rolls and I didn't bother to use it. when I rolled my initiative.
Would you like to re-roll your initiative for the following round?
Sure.
Okay.
It's 15 now.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can't really move. I was gonna do something to find the location of the object, but it sounds like you got that covered. So, I think I'm gonna rage, just to see if it does anything.
Okay. You're gonna roll on that wild magic table?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeehaw, buckaroo. Let's do this.
Sounds so tragic, by the way, Katie. I'm just raging because I got nothing else to do.
I mean, I sort of close my eyes, hanging on to the back of this fur bulk, and I go, I want to help, please. I hope this helps. That is a 50. That is so middle of the road.
That is quite literally middle of the road.
It's exactly
That's
middle.
pretty as mid as it gets.
Yep.
Well,
Do you all go grass beards or something?
no, I can't speak for the next minute. I just blow bubbles.
I know of this feature.
So I'm like, please, I
I won't
this to
mock
help
you.
us.
It's funny.
Let this help us. And then I go to open my mouth and just like.
So is it soap bubbles? Is it like the soap bubbles where you like, when you like put soap into a dishwasher and it overflows with just like these tiny, like millions of tiny, or is it like someone's, okay.
No, it's like the foaming, like.
Okay, cool. So you've got like a bubble beard.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Oh, can I cast it? Oh wait, no, it's not my turn. I wanted to cast.
Not your turn yet.
Yep. Okay, wait.
What I would also like to do, and this might not be possible,
Mm-hmm.
but I do have a hand axe, or 2 hand axes.
Sure.
Are these baxes? I'm from Boston now. These
Any
baxes.
These
Are
Make
these
it pack 'em.
boxes? Are they like hard, solid metal? Like, would I be able to maybe jam hand axes and like kind of like ice climb my way up?
I mean, you can certainly try.
I would like to stay perched just in case it doesn't work, but I would like to try to do that to see if I can sort of move autonomously.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty good at those.
I imagine you are.
I can't do math.
What are the 2 numbers, Katie?
25.
Sounds like you can do math.
I counted on my fingies.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did not.
You're raging.
Oh, fuck, yeah. It's 24, so
Okay.
24 or 25, yeah.
You are, at least this round, able to move your climbing speed. So half your normal speed, which I believe is 40?
Perfect. That sounds.
So you
that
can move an
sounds
additional
perfect.
20 feet up the wall.
Right.
But you are just hanging on by axes.
Yes,
So
that's correct.
Yep.
I would also, in order to maintain my rage,
Mhm.
can I cut myself with an axe?
Whoa.
Wow.
How about you like bite your lip really hard and take a point of damage instead?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing.
What were you gonna say, Zachary?
I can't. I can't fully encourage self-harm. That feels like a weird thing to do, and I don't want to
for
like.
sure. Not that.
Yeah.
I was talking about the noise Katie decided to make when she bit her lip so hard.
I know. Yeah.
I just start chewing on my lip so that like there's like a trickle of blood running down. I'm like, you're gonna stay mad, Mary Jane. You're gonna stay mad.
Honestly, I'll let you punch yourself in the face. How's that?
Well, I can't really do that because I'm
I
holding
mean, you
on
can
to 2
let go
axes.
with punch yourself really quickly and grab on
Okay,
again. You're
great.
strong enough. I think that's reasonable.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool. So, back to the top of the initiative order. Initiative order 20. You hear another loud boom from below, and you can hear the beginnings of what sounds like rocks beginning to crumble, or maybe like the foundational element of this space where they're trying to get in beginning to crumble. Also, everything begins to move again. So, MJ, you're holding on, and you start shifting suddenly.
Oh no.
and you start
Oh,
moving
no.
off to the right
Oh
about
no.
10 feet. So you were directly above Gore, and now you are above Gore and 15 feet to the right.
Oh crap. Gore, I need you to move.
I can't. What?
As that happens, fortunately, Gore, you move up about 10 feet, but then you move left about 5 feet.
Gore.
Oh.
Figgy, you're standing on the wall. You move down 10 feet, and then right 10 feet.
And where's the box pinging from?
The box was somewhere up above you, but there's not like a consistent beat on it. It's just like it was up about 150 feet.
Yep.
You don't know exactly where from that point.
Is there a pattern to this rotation? I feel like I'm not the one to maybe roll on. I mean, I can. Is there a pattern to this rotation?
You can make a perception check. I will tell you right now, it's going to take 3 successful checks to be able to develop an idea of a pattern because
16.
you're just beginning to pick. That beats a 15, so you've noted the movement.
It's definitely moving.
Yep.
I can say with 100% certainty, these boxes they are moving around and around.
Are you doing this with your hand the whole time?
No,
Okay,
no,
cool.
no,
Just checking.
no,
Just curious.
no.
Cool. All right, Zach, you're up next.
Okay, so I've moved up and to the left.
Yep.
Katie,
so
you also have inspiration, and I
do
also
have
do as well.
inspiration.
Am I?
Also, I'd like to remind you my initiative is now 15 or 16.
15. I have it written down. Don't
Okay,
worry.
great.
I feel like
Am I-
you also have it.
Zach also has inspiration.
Oh,
Balor just gave y'all all y'all.
Thank you, Balor.
Thank you,
you,
Balor.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Um,
And I just so you guys know, there is a set number of rounds, and I am counting down.
Fuck.
Yeah. Is anyone within? Can I touch distance? At this point,
Nope.
can I touch? No. Okay.
Nope. You are 20 feet away from MJ.
Okay. So I'm still spider climbing. Can I?
So you can now move your full movement because you don't have MJ on your back.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I want to climb. Can I climb up and over to? Wait, is MJ below me?
Thanks,
I'm
Balor.
above you.
No. So MJ is sort of like up and to your right.
Can I try and climb up to her and then
Yeah.
hit her with freedom of movement?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what should I roll to? Oh, I just move. Okay.
You can just move. You can just walk. It's no
move
issue.
and cast. Okay. This
Yeah.
is preemptive. I feel like stunning might happen, so I'm gonna give you freedom of movement.
Cool. I like it. MJ, for the sake of the spell, what I will say is that if you are successful with your athletics check, you'll be able to climb at your normal movement speed.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Unaffected by difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Fuck
This
yeah.
I
Spells
will.
and- yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, we'll count it as effectively that you can move you can do your 30 feet of movement or 40 feet of climbing.
Gore, do you have a ping on the box, or was that like a one-time thing?
I just have a general area now because the elements have stopped directly communing with me. I would
Yep.
say you're like, I don't know, 30 feet up. You're like, like if you climb 30 feet up from here, you might be around it.
All right.
Just to give you a little idea, if you,
That's true.
no,
Not at all.
you would have to move about 120 more feet to be close.
Can I throw MJ?
You can absolutely try.
Throw me.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
Please make a strength check for me.
All right. I'm gonna try and toss you
Okay.
up there.
Can I help
About
by
100
sort of
feet.
like using my own body momentum to?
Well, you have your axes, right? So
yeah,
I
I'm doing
I'll
like
put you in the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
You sit in the palm of my hand, and then hold your axes, and I'll throw you up with one hand.
It's a dino. I'm doing a dino.
Yeah, you're doing an assisted dino.
An assisted dino.
Yeah.
In that case, shouldn't it really be me that's rolling?
No, absolutely not.
Should it?
Nope.
be?
It's not your turn.
All right, so
Um,
strength time.
Yep,
Here I
go ahead.
go. 13 plus 1, 14.
14?
Do I have initiative, or is that enough? Or
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You do
I'm
have an
just gonna
advantage.
roll.
You could re-roll.
Hmm.
You
Is
could
it-
re-roll.
Is it not? Oh wait, I guess you won't tell me until I roll. Do I pick the better one or?
Yes.
Yeah, with advantage,
Oh.
you always take the better roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
So the
I'll
lowest
reroll.
you'll get is the 14.
That's a crit fail, so I'm gonna wait. No, that's a 7. Okay. Listen, this is hard. It's hard for me. Okay, so I'll keep the 14.
Just keep the
The
14.
13
Okay.
plus 1. Yeah.
Cool. Let's see.
Do I get for being a giant furball? Do I get any extra bonus gusto?
You're not
Well, you
strong,
did get
baby boy.
An extra inspiration.
Was I the runt of the litter?
I
Am I a
mean,
diamond in
at
the
least
rough?
you know, as far as like physical prowess goes, yeah, probably a little bit. I'm gonna roll a d8 and we'll see how far you're able to throw it. with assistance, I mean, throwing is not your strong suit, right?
It isn't, but I'm
It's
running
not.
out of IDs. I'm running out
Yeah.
of spells to cast.
So
on
you're
people.
you're able to throw her 2 meters, one from the roll and one from your strength modifier. So
Ugh.
Katie, you move 6 feet up the wall.
Well, you
All right, so-
tried. You
right,
tried
so-
real hard, Gore, and I appreciate
Hey,
that.
for what it's worth, the freedom of movement is going to be pretty fucking helpful for you because to make your life a lot easier going
Oh,
forward.
Gore has another
Fuck yeah.
inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also true.
hell
yeah.
yeah. Cool. Do you want to do anything else with your turn, Zach?
Do I have any movement left? No, right? Because I moved over to
You moved about
80.
20. You've got 10 feet.
You can
Your
go
movement's
Um,
30 feet, right?
Yes, I will. I'll slither up 10 feet.
Cool.
Oh, I hate that mental image. Just a
Ugh.
big old furball, like
Slithering.
slithering up a bank
And
wall.
then I will.
Harry Slither.
Oh, wait, hold on. Would 10 feet somehow get me in touch range of Fig?
No, not at all. Fig is
Okay.
way up there. Fig jetted. So rogues have the ability to just like fucking turn on the nitrous and just go.
Just zoom.
Yeah, he's like 70 feet away from you guys.
All right, I'm gonna just like. Nah, I'm good. I'll save this.
Cool. Katie.
I'm hanging
Yes.
here.
I have a clarifying question that I need
Yeah.
to ask.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
So Gore cast this thing to know where the box is.
Yes.
Could it have moved like significantly, or do we know we're still kind of going for that like 100-foot up?
Based on how much movement, let's assume. Make an intelligence check before I
I'm
give you
not
this.
good at those.
It's a DC 10. This is like
I'm-
more of a common sense. Actually, you know what? Make a wisdom check.
Well,
wisdom
it's
save.
15 for intelligence.
Okay.
A wisdom
If you make
save,
a wisdom save, is it better or worse?
it's a 19 for a wisdom
19.
save.
Cool. So if you were to assume this is just like your common sense, right? Like you're pretty good at that. If you were to assume that everything moves like roughly the same amount, then the most it could have moved would have been like maybe 20, 25 feet, either straight up or straight down, or to either side.
All
So
right.
like you're still heading in the general direction, and based on the fact that it seems like everything moves like laterally and then vertically, or vertically and laterally,
Okay.
laterally both, it's probably not that far away. However, the potential for it to have moved pretty significantly by the time you guys get up there, if you take too long, is quite high.
Well, I'm going to use essentially all of my movement. So it's how many feet up?
From where you are, it's
Yes.
about 100. You moved.
If I could toss her
about-
up 6, it's 94.
It's about 110 feet away.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Or no, I guess with the additional 6, it's a little bit less than that.
All right. Well, I can go 40 feet. If I take a dash, I can go 80 feet.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna ice climb my way up with my
I
little.
do need you to make an athletics check again, but it will be a pretty low DC.
And
you're
it's got
raging, so you
advantage
still
because
have
I'm
advantage.
raging. Natural 20.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna once again bite down on my lip, and I will take another however many points of damage you would like me
Go
to
ahead
take.
and roll a D4 for me.
D4. I can do
Yep.
this. Let's see. Roll bad. Roll bad. Roll bad. 3.
3. Cool. Plus your strength modifier. You're strong as fuck, girl. Damn.
It's 5 though.
Yeah, I mean you're raging, so you take half of this damage.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
So 9 half to 4.
Okay.
So basically negates it. Although you actually should roll a D4 plus your strength modifier for the last turn as well.
It's a 1.
So 1. Cool. So 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Mr. Figgy Newton,
That's me.
or Figgy Newston, I should say. Your compatriots are, I don't know, they're doing some like weird shit down below, but all of a sudden, fucking MJ just like hauls ass towards you, just like hand over hand, pulling herself up, muscles bulging. What do you want to do?
I shout down to her, "That's my girl." And
I love this paternal relation. It's so sweet.
yeah. Gore,
Mm.
would you stop lollygagging? How am I getting hotter or colder? As I like sprint
Well, wouldn't-
another what?
Where are you in comparison to Katie? Aren't you like far away from Katie? Isn't Katie closer?
Katie is now significantly closer. Yeah, Katie's only like 30-ish feet away from you. Or
Yeah.
no, Katie's actually like pretty much caught up to you at this point. MJ and you are like right alongside. Gore is maybe 70 feet below you. 70, 80 feet below you.
Yeah. So I'm going
75.
like at least
Sure.
another. I'll do a dash as a bonus action, so that's another 60 feet.
Oh, you don't have to go that far. You're like within movement. You're like basically right there. And if you wanted to, instead of, I guess if you want to use your bonus action to have sort of the additional movement, you could use your action to do, whatever
To
perception.
grab the case as soon as I find it.
Yeah.
I'm using that bonus action to do the dash just in case I have to do any lateral movement as I'm looking for this thing.
Hell yeah.
What is Katie doing? Oh, that's just her regular background for tonight.
Yes. Yes.
She's doing banking.
She's hashtag
Do
withdrawals. Okay.
withdrawals. Nice, nice, good one.
Okay, so you're like making a perception check as soon as you get up to like that spot? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just looking around as quickly as possible, but being thorough
Okay.
for the sailboat 2 and 0 because I forgot what the 2 is supposed
Sailboat, snake, circle.
to. Oh, the sailboat snake circle.
Cool. Can you make a perception check for me? And I will say the air up here is relatively clear, so there's no like it's not as obscured as it was when you back, like down further.
Oh, girl. That's a 22.
Ooh. You're looking around and you catch a glimpse of it. It's directly opposite of you. On the other side of the room.
So I gotta just like run around in like a half circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do that.
Okay. So let's see. 3 miles,
I still have my regular movement.
30. I mean, yeah, if you've got your bonus action for a dash plus your regular movement, yeah, you can zip around. However, it's gonna take some effort to get this thing out of the wall. Or break it open, pick the lock, whatever it is.
I'm coming.
So you can get to it on this round. You will not be able to remove it from the wall this round. You could begin the process of doing so, like preparing an action, whatever it is.
Was the perception my action for the turn?
To like stop and take a beat to like look to see where this thing is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I will prepare my thieves' tools.
Cool.
For my triple awesome advantage.
Hell yeah. All right. Back to the top of the initiative order. Again.
I don't like
begin
when
to
he takes
shift.
these things.
Things begin to shift around you. You hear another boom, and this time you definitely hear like the collapsing of a wall down below.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's not good.
Zeki, or Figgy,
That's me.
you are standing directly next to this box as you both begin to move opposite directions.
No.
So you move about 10 feet to your left and then up 5. The box moves 5 feet to its right and then up 10.
You gotta get it. That's the one, I think.
MJ,
Yes.
you move to your left 10 feet and down 5.
Fuck.
Gore, you move up 10 feet and then to your left 5.
Okay.
Gore, it is your turn.
Hmm.
This is fucked up.
Well, I didn't realize I really should have just given MJ spider climb. It would have been a lot easier. I
okay.
still can. I don't think I'm next to you. I gotta touch you for that one.
Again with the noises.
Huh.
God.
I'm. Could I?
It's fine. You guys might not die or anything. It's cool.
Crap. Okay, I want to pull, like, I want to use my woodland staff and plant growth to, like, create a platform so I can stop spider climbing.
Oh, interesting.
And then maybe a way, like a couple of roots going down using the wood for my staff.
Interesting.
Just like I did with the thorn.
So you're trying to make essentially like a catch-all, like a net, so that if anyone falls, they don't fall to their death?
More, imagine like a vine twisting down to the bottom. So I mean, it would give someone in theory like something to grab onto if they were to fall. But I think it's more like a way that we can get down and possibly back up.
Okay.
I don't know.
How? Okay, so you guys. Here's what I'll tell you. You're like a couple hundred feet off the bottom, right? Like the deck is well below you.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that per round, you could probably grow, say, like maybe 50-ish feet of vine.
Okay.
Yeah. So if
Trying
you
to-
wanted to like, or alternatively, if you wanted to create some sort of like a net underneath, so if somebody falls, they have the opportunity to grab a bunch of vines. Like, should something go wrong, you could do that. You've got some options. You wouldn't be able to just sort of like grow like a 200 or 300 foot vine in one turn. That's quite a bit.
Okay. What if I grow vines from my side across, like a little bit underneath Figgy, like across the room, like a net, just from one side of the room to the other?
Yeah, you
So-
could definitely do that.
We can traverse that, or if someone falls. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. So I do that.
Cool. And then you've
And-
got your movement if you want to move.
Cool. Can I walk across the thing I just made?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to go across the thing I just made to get to the other side and
Yeah.
get closer to Fig.
Cool. Easy enough.
Let's see. I want to. Am I close enough? Can I get like to a touching range?
No.
Okay.
No, you'd have to use your movement and a dash. Actually, even if you
I
use
don't
your
have a
movement
dash.
and a dash, you still wouldn't be able to get there because they're like
They're still above me.
they're
Okay.
like about 100 about 100-ish feet above you.
Okay.
Katie
Sorry,
or MJ a little bit less, Figgy a little bit more, but like approximately that far above.
Be like, ooh, okay, I got a net for you just in case. But I think you're I think this is about where it is, and I kind of like gesture up in this general direction.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right.
That's it for me.
Cool. MJ.
Right. So I'm gonna keep my way up to where this box appears to be. I'm gonna be looking. I mean, can I make it to the box?
Theoretically, yes, but I need
I'm
you to make a
looking-
perception check.
I'm looking for the sailboat and the
Well,
snake.
here's what I'll say. You don't need to make a perception check because Figgy has his eyes on it and can be like, it's that fucking one right over
Okay.
It's that fucking one right over there.
there. There you go.
All right. So I need to make my athletics check, correct?
Yeah. EC
Got
10.
It's the 17.
Totally fine.
Great. All right. And when I get up, I'm not much of a lock picker.
What about a nose picker?
I can.
MJ, just pretend it's your nose.
I think. Can I? Oh my gosh! I'm very good at making things hurt and break. All right. I'm gonna. If I pulled out my great sword, would that fuck me and make me fall off the wall?
A two-handed weapon?
Yes.
I would love to know how you plan on staying attached to the wall with both hands
I was thinking
fully occupied
I
with a great
could
sword.
I could take my two axes
Mhm.
and I could hit them into like dig them in, and I could stand on them like their little platforms.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly try. Hell yeah.
I would like to try that very
Absolutely. Please make 2 attack rolls against the wall of the
much.
building.
I can do this.
All right. You have advantage.
Oh
I
well.
will say that these are. I will include these in like essentially like an athletics-ish thing.
So the first one's 24,
Okay.
and the second one is a 29.
Okay. Those both
28. 28.
will find purchase. Cool. Yeah, you can stand on them.
All right, perfect. So I'm gonna pull out my great sword that's just strapped to my back, and I'm gonna go. All right, baby, fireball.
Okay, so I have a question for you. When you put these axes in, they're hand axes, right?
Yes.
So did you put them in sideways or did you put them in vertically?
Whatever way is more secure for me to stand on.
I mean, they're narrow platforms regardless. So what I want to point out is that you are standing essentially like on a slab. Think of like a slab climb.
I was thinking having them be like this so that there was like a little bit room for each foot.
Yeah, but you're still essentially all of your weight is in your toes, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, cool. So any attack that you make with your greatsword, you're gonna have to do two things. You're gonna have to.
I was gonna. So when I fireball it, it lights up in flame.
Okay.
And I was essentially gonna see if like my magic flames would start to melt the metal, so that when Figgy gets here, it'll be easier for him to do whatever it is he's doing.
Sure. Absolutely. Go ahead and. So how are you planning on doing this? Are you planning on like jamming the sword into the lock to try and melt it?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, that won't backfire. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Great, I can do this. Is that also with advantage?
No, this one is not with advantage. You do not have a whole lot. It is not a rock climbing fight, Balor. You
It's
don't
an
have it. It's an 8.
And always sneaking
18.
rock
18.
climbing.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm raging, so that's an extra 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll it in here. So that's gonna be 13 plus 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 26 points of damage. Some of that is fire, some of that is rage. Some of
How much of each?
So it's 13 of just the like slashing.
Okay.
Whatever
We'll make 16 plus because your rage will sort of
plus
that's physical.
7 points of fire.
Okay. Cool.
I'm helping, Figgy. I'm helping.
Anything else?
I'm gonna bite on my lip and I'm gonna keep myself
Okay.
ragey.
Please take your 1d4 plus 5.
Yep, that's gonna be 4.
So another 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool. Figgy.
So now that this thing has been identified, objectified,
Violated,
violated,
penetrated,
depressed, penetrated, I would like to open it.
Cool. Can you make a perception check as you come walking over very easily as MJ removes her greatsword from what is probably a relatively delicate and intricate lock?
Do I have inspiration at all?
You do, actually, yeah. Balor gave all of you advantage.
Did I already use that advantage?
You did not, I don't think.
All right.
I don't remember you using it, so we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on my memory, which is a civ, but this is to your advantage.
A 14.
A 14.
That's just for the perception.
MJ like kind of fucked this lock up.
Well, she tried.
She did try.
Look, I melted it for you.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Honey.
So MJ, you in this moment, you have a realization that like melted metal might be harder to unlock with other things of metal. Yeah. There's a learning moment here. Yeah. Figgy, what would you like to do with this lock that is like kind of fucked up? How fucked is fucked up?
Can we take
Pretty
the whole
fucked up.
box?
I would assume that in my forgery kit, I have a small knife for stamping into metal.
Oh, definitely.
So I take that small little hammer and I just start beating this box with it.
Beating the box with the hammer, huh?
I beat the box.
All right.
Pretty good.
How good do you beat that box, Zeki?
We're about to find out.
Okay. So what kind of a sort of enlighten me? Like, what kind of a check are you looking to make here? Like, how are you applying your skills in this moment as a rogue and sort of like thief extraordinaire?
So do you want like the Guardians of the Galaxy answer, or do you want like a legitimate answer?
Yes.
Okay. First I take this hammer,
Mhm.
and I look for any cracks that may have happened in the inherent brittling process of superheating metal and then supercooling it.
Mhm.
'Cause
It's still hot.
It's still pretty hot.
Still pretty fucking
My
hot,
fingers
yeah.
are burning a little bit.
I'd
as
say if
I
you're
hold
like
this.
poking them, if you're like poking it with your fingers, yeah, you probably burn yourself a little bit.
Well, if that's the case, then it might even still be pliable. And if there is a superheated crack, I should be able to. I might not even.
I say laughing.
If there is a superheated crack, I might just be able to get my pliers out and pull it apart
Ooh.
from my thieves kit.
I like it.
I'll give you I'll give you a shot at that. This is a high ass DC. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
These
that's
things-
for sure.
I'm gonna use my reaction one last time. Let him take a D3.
Okay. So Zeki, here's what I'll give you. So you're gonna get that D3 from MJ. The metal itself is not like melted because of the fire, because it just wasn't that much fire damage. The majority of the damage done was from the greatsword itself being like smashed into a like pretty delicate lock. Or, like delicate in the sense that the intricacies of it are constructed in such a way that like if you're trying to just smash this thing open, you're gonna make it more difficult just by nature. What you are attempting to do is just fully remove the lock mechanism from the front of the box itself, right?
That, or even, depending on how severely she
I
damaged
helped. I burned it for you. Look.
it.
I have glass blowing tools. Is there something in there that's useful?
Maybe.
Maybe the snips might actually be beneficial to cut metal.
Here's all my glass blowing tools. You can have them.
Are you with us right now, or are you 100 feet below?
Beats me. I'm Gore isn't sure anymore. He's been tossed and turned all over the place. Anyway.
But then, yeah, I either try to remove the locking mechanism.
Sure.
But if there is a cracked piece of metal, either running in the front or along the side, I would like to try to jaws of life, kind of like start pulling that open while it's still hot and somewhat malleable.
Okay, cool. Make a D100 roll for me, and you are looking for a 95 or higher.
I got a 60.
60. There are no cracks across the front of this. This is made with magic. Hard to crack. You'd have to like probably hit it with something more than just a greatsword.
Can
But-
I posit something
Sure.
to the group?
Did you add your D3?
I was gonna say, what if we just took the whole box and left,
We can do that. We
and
can't
then
put the
we'll
box.
figure it out later.
We can't put the box in the bag of holding though. This is Katie, because if we do that, then everything explodes.
Oh,
You will
You mean
literally
like
be taken to the astral plane, and it will
like
be bad news.
universes start.
And
Yeah.
And we
It, like,
start a
rips-
new adventure.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
just fully rip
Could
a
be a
hole
fun
in
way
reality.
to end
Could be a fun
this.
way.
Could be a fun way to meet up
Fun.
with the Chaos Ladies.
That's so true.
Oh my
Whoa,
god! that would
imagine
be-
if this goes there. That'd be.
Crossover episode. We could just take the full box. That might be better if we can just.
It's-
hold
Wait a
on
second.
to
That
it.
sounds awesome. Can I put it in the bag of holding and see what
I mean, you got
happens?
to get it out of the wall first. So
Okay.
you know.
If you
And it's locked
wearing
into
my
the
I'm
wall,
wearing my
right?
mind ring, so they don't know I'm thinking this.
Okay.
So there's
Awesome
like
plan.
so here's what I will say, Figgy. You've already unlocked one of these things
Mhm.
down below before you guys came up here. You know that there's
Well,
sort
that
of
was a nice, pristine working order.
like something to be said for that. So there are
Oops.
sort of like there's like 2 locks built into each one of these. One of them is going to lock it into the wall. The other one actually locks the thing shut. Which is part
Okay.
of why it's so difficult to open these, is because there's like it's like a dual mechanism inside the front of these things.
So you're saying it's harder to get through a multi-factor authentication thing.
Yep.
Mhm.
You might say that.
I see.
Like 2-factor 2FA, yeah, it's like it's more difficult as a result, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
So then maybe since there's no obvious cracks on the front of this, the mechanism to unlock it from the wall is still in working order.
It's worth a shot.
I try to use my thieves' tools then and sleight of hand it up again.
This is a very high DC.
All right,
just so you know, the original DC
Oh boy.
is a 25.
Okay, so I just need to beat a 5.
No, it's gone up since then. That's the DC of an undamaged box.
I see.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The amount of Katie, how much damage did you do again? Is it 17 points?
Did I do? I did 20.
20 points?
No, 20, 23. I did a lot of
23?
damage. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be a 36, a DC 36.
All right.
Sleight of hand check.
Plus 3. You got those.
You have the plus 3. You have the plus 3.
33.
33. Is that with the plus 3 from Katie?
That is indeed.
You can tell you're close. You can feel it. You're like it. The amount of damage done is pretty significant.
Black
But
Knight.
you're very good at what you do, and you're right on the cusp. You can feel it.
I hate the cusp.
Hate the cusp. All right. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn? As you're twiddling with it, and you're just not quite able to get it.
I look to see. Well, I did an action. I did a move.
Mhm.
I didn't have to use a bonus action. Do I have?
I mean, you have a bonus action.
I mean, besides running.
You could try to hide.
There's nowhere to hide.
Nah.
And I know
Run.
this.
You do know this.
know this.
You do know this.
Yeah, no, that's all I can do for the turn, I think.
All right. Initiative order 20.
Just give me just a few more seconds. I think I'll be able to get it.
Okay.
Cool.
It's getting spooky.
So MJ, you're standing on 2 axes that are planted in
Yeah.
the wall, right?
Yeah, I am.
One
Oh, boy.
axe begins to shift up the wall.
Oh no.
The other begins to shift
Oh.
right. I
I'm
need you to
doing the
make
splits.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh God, mother titties.
You're trying to beat a 15.
I don't have advantage. Oh wait, no, I do have advantage on Dex. Wait, what?
That is
Yeah.
from threats that you see. You're talking about danger sense.
Maybe,
This is not that.
maybe,
Mm-mm.
maybe this is that. You
This
never
is
know.
not that. This is not an attack that is coming.
Natural
at you.
20.
Natural 20.
Oh, oh.
You do have to drop your greatsword because you got to grab on to one of these things.
I'm sheathing it. Are you fucking kidding
You're
me?
sheathing it as it falls.
Yes, I got a natural 20.
If you're sheathing it, you're taking as it begins to move.
This flame tug greatsword has been with me through so much. I'm not dropping it.
I'll catch it. I know,
Zeki, you are muted again. I know. I can see you saying something funny.
The zingers were there. It's too late.
Damn it.
It's too late to talk about the one session that she became attached to this thing with.
Katie, here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Or can I just stand on one of the axes and do like a little tippy toe standy stand, like shift and?
Katie, here's the options I'm gonna give you on this one. If you would like to sheathe that greatsword,
Yes.
you have to take disadvantage on the roll,
Mm-hmm.
the saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Or you drop the greatsword, but you keep the natural 20.
I can't drop the greatsword.
All right, go ahead and roll that again for me.
Oh God, please don't fuck me.
You have a net; it'll be fine.
Like
Oh!
100
Oh!
something feet away.
22.
Me too.
Yeah.
You are miraculously able to sheath this sword, and you know what? I'll fucking give it to you. You succeeded on what is going to be a hard check. As the one sort of as you tilt to sheath, you can pull out the one axe, and as you begin to fall.
Yeah.
You grab onto the one that's in the wall, and I will let you smack the
Hell
other axe
yeah.
right back in. Fuck it.
I pet Fireball, and I'm like, don't worry, baby. I'd never let him get you.
You do move with the axe that was moving to the right. You move 10 feet over and
Okay.
5 feet down.
All right.
Figgy, you move 5 feet to your right and 10 feet up. The vault moves 10 feet to the right and 5 feet up. Gore, are you standing in the middle of the net that you made?
I think I crossed it to the other side, so I feel like I should be below them against the other side of the wall where
Okay,
they're working
cool.
on stuff.
Are you standing on the wall, or are you still on the net?
I'm on the net, but
On the net?
I still got spider powers though, I think, depending
Okay,
on
cool.
the time.
So you put this net down, and what happens is that all of the vines that you had sort of drawn across, or grown across, all begin to writhe and twist and move in various directions as all of the series of pieces of wall that it's attached to begin to move in various directions. And so it goes from being one cohesive net to more in kids' jungle gyms where they have those rooms that have all the bouncy ropes sort of all over the place. You are now sort of in this maybe 15-foot tall, or I guess maybe more 20-foot tall area that has just vines sort of strewn across it in various angles. Some are twisted around one another. Unclear if it's safer or less safe to catch someone now. But certainly there's more time as someone passes through it to grab something. So you've got, but it is a bit disconcerting as all these things begin to shift around you. With spider climbing, you don't need to make a save. You can just put your feet on the wall and you're good to go. Yep.
I'll put my feet up against the wall and wait for the vines to shift. It's like, this is an affront to God. I hate what's happening to my vines right now. But hopefully you can still grab on if you fall.
And I would love if you can make just a quick perception check here before we kick off your turn.
Sure. Ooh, 8.
8. So you're a couple hundred feet up, and you hear an additional boom from the bottom of this cylinder, this vault. You could swear that you saw something come into the room and then back out of it. Hard to say exactly if it was a battering ram or a fist, or a fist-sized battering ram, or a battering ram-sized fist.
No.
But something just breached the wall of this vault, and you think that it's probably pretty close to time's up for you guys at this point.
Oh, damn it.
So, with that said, Gore, it's your turn.
There is something breached the vault underneath us. I can't really. I think we're in trouble here. I think the monstrosities have risen. Let's see. What? I just feel like I can't do much because I guess I could. I don't want to run down or run up. I'm scared. Goris and Chris frozen in fear, trying to think what to do. I think I'm gonna start like crawling down a little bit to get a better look at what it is exactly against maybe my better judgment. So I guess I'll move down, just do a little crawl all the way down there.
Yeah. I will give you another perception check as your action if you would like to get a better sense of what is actually going on. Yeah,
that'd be great.
Go for
it. 8.
8.
Yeah.
You know what? You're moving closer. Take advantage on it. Fuck it. I want you to know.
I want you to know. Okay.
Oh God.
6. All right, 8 it is.
Here's what I will give you, even with an 8. You see a gust of fresh air as this vault, it is definitely open. And you see, you know how when light comes through dust, you can kind of get shadows and stuff? You can see a number of figures essentially moving through the light. And then it is blotted out by something very large. And that's your turn. MJ, you're up.
Yes.
Once
Alright.
again, hanging on to axes.
Yep. So I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna climb up to where I saw the box go. And then
Nice.
I guess I've kind of learned that maybe my way isn't the best way to get a box out, but what I would like to do is can I use my action to help Figgy out?
Provide the help action?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
would
may.
like to sort of wait up. I'd like to take stock of what we got going on here. And just be like, all right, Figgy, I'm here to sous chef whatever you need. Or I guess sidekick, or what's another word for someone who helps someone out? Assist? I'm here to assist you.
I thank you, MJ. I think this is exactly what I needed.
All right. So, MJ, are you ending your turn with that?
I think so. I mean, I
Okay.
used my music. Movement. Holy crap.
Wow.
Help me, someone.
I use my music.
I used my movement. I'm using the health action. I
Okay.
will be biting my lip.
All right. Roll your
And I will
damage.
take actually yeah, no, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Okay. 2 points.
Okay.
That's my action.
All right.
And all my everything.
Figgy,
Yeah.
it's your time to shine, baby.
All right. Well, here we go. MJ, I don't think I could have pictured this going any other way, to be honest with you.
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna be honest.
Here, take this particular piece, and I hand her the most delicate of pins.
I can hold it. I can hold a pin.
All right, and then I'm gonna start adjusting the lock. DM, so that'll be another, I guess, sleight of hand.
Come on,
And
Figgy.
for the record, doing the big one.
Come on, Figgy. Come on, buddy.
Oh, what was that?
16.
Plus 8. So it's 24. And then I would like to add...
You're also rolling with advantage because I'm helping you.
You do have advantage. on this
Oh,
roll.
shit. Yeah, I gotta
You
roll
have
again
advantage.
then.
Come on.
Much better. That is a 36. And for good measure, I use
Wait,
one
how
of my...
did you roll a 30? How did you physically roll a 36?
He's got a plus 20.
Jesus
Or
fucking
some
Christ.
ludicrous thing like
No,
that.
it's fine. It's fine. All right, go on.
Well, I have plus 12 to my sleight of hand.
Hmm.
And then I have expertise in thieves' tools, so
Ooh.
that gives me an extra 8 because
There
we
we
are
go.
at plus 4 right now,
Holy shit. All right.
and thus that's a plus 20 plus my roll.
Sure. Yeah. No. Absolutely. I
I
love
have
Good
it.
baseline. It's a
I've
really good
actu-
baseline.
Right? And I'm using this psionically bolstered knack to kind of influence MJ's confidence in putting the final delicate pin on the last.
I'm gonna put it in real good for you, Figgy.
Oh my
Doody.
god, Jesus!
Did you slide it in there?
I'll slide it in.
Just in towards the back on the top.
Yeah, I can
Hey,
feel
you
it.
feel
I
that?
can feel it.
Feel how it?
What are
push
you
it up?
two? What are you two doing up there? It's kind of starting to be scarier than what I'm seeing down here. Like, I think there might be ghouls down here. Like, I'm scared.
Oh my god, I think I got it. I got it, Figgy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
I don't deserve this, chat. I don't deserve this. Cool. So you fucking pop this
38.
motherfucker.
Oh, we
38 is
fucking
final
all.
number.
You pop this thing out of the wall. You aren't able to get that second lock. It seems like that might have been damaged irreparably, and you're gonna need some time to like actually crack this puppy open. But you are able to remove it from the wall.
We gotta get to the tree. We gotta get to the tree.
So
right
I'm carrying
now.
my briefcase
Mhm.
for the third game in a row now, and I kind of I quickly hug MJ. We did it. Now, let's
We did it.
get at Gore. Why are you down there?
I'm terrified, and I didn't want to. I'm not very fast, so I thought I would just kind of like stay near the net. But all right, but I'm a spider. Let's get out of here.
We gotta get to the tree, and we gotta get to the tree now.
So here's where things are gonna get a little bit spicy.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. Why would they get spicy?
Gore, you're the closest, so you see this first.
Jesus.
I hate it. I hate
A
it so
hand
much.
that is probably 5 feet across punches through the rest of the wall, and you watch as the enormous head and torso of what appears to be an iron golem pushes itself through the opening into the room. You watch as it does a quick scan, and then its head sort of like rotates and looks up.
But what if it didn't? Thoughts?
So here's where things are going to be a little bit interesting for you guys. This thing is going to come up on its turn, which I'm going to roll for in a moment. About halfway between you and this thing is your tree that you need to get to exit. Just before that is a net of vines that has been constructed by Gore that sort of spans this entire thing. It's not a full net. It's like a weird intermingling. It looks like it was closer together at one point.
It's above the...
It is about 20 feet above the tree.
I drop.
You can see the tree sort of poking through.
I drop immediately.
We are not there yet.
I'm dropping.
We are not there
Fucking
yet.
dropping.
I will give you all a perception check. Because you can all see the iron golem. It's fucking huge. It takes up almost the entirety of the space. There's a little bit of room. I would just love it if you guys could take a look at what else comes in through that hole.
24.
24? Cool.
16.
16.
Perception again?
Yeah.
Perception. Yes, sir.
That is a 21.
21. All right. So you are all able to perceive that a number of individuals in matching uniforms, about 4 of them, file into the room. And you see the giant golem raise its hand and point up.
Still dropping.
And you watch as they all sort of like grab onto various like handles attached to its body. And gouts of flame begin to emit from its feet. As this thing begins to slowly rise up this tube towards you.
Absolutely fucking not.
And
No.
that
No.
is where we're going to wrap up tonight's session. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
It's a slow burn.
The Iron Giant is coming for us.
Right?
It's the thing of my nightmares.
God.
It is. the epitome of all
Gore,
people.
you literally just need to get to me because I will try to teleport the 3 of us out.
Okay.
I don't want to. Fuck. Okay. Cool.
Cool. That's fun.
Well,
'Cause-
on that note,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
let's change the mood up a little bit. Zach, if people wanted to find you in the world somewhere, where would they find you?
My Twitter is @ZachThought, but otherwise, you just find me hanging out around here. I kind of just like, clean up after when people are gone. I live under the stairs. They feed me the crumbs.
Perfect. Amazing.
They're the best crumbs, though.
They're good crumbs. They're good crumbs.
We do. We only have the best food to give scraps of.
Like, these are like crouton-sized crumbs, by the way. I'm just
Yes.
saying.
All right. What do we have coming up this week? I'll stay on after this to figure out when we're gonna do part 3. But we have tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be chatting with Balra, who is wonderful and very smart, and she writes TTRPGs. We're going to be talking about TTRPG creation and balancing. We're also going to be talking about neurodivergency at the gaming table, as most of us are neurospicy, and want to sort of have a conversation about that as well. So it should be a very good time. Friday, we have Chaos Ladies again.
Oh, MG, it's getting spicy.
And then Sunday, Ben and I will be guesting on Advanced Dungeons and Intermediate Dragons. And that'll be just for, I think it starts at 4 p.m. Eastern, just for one session. And then the following week, there is more shit that is happening, and I don't have my calendar in front of me, so you're just gonna have to wait to find out. That's all I have to
I'm
say.
making my
Ball.
grandma's famous pasta sauce next week.
I can't tell if
Making
it's a
some
joke or not.
gravy.
Because if it's not a joke, I would like some, please.
It's gonna be on stream, baby.
Okay, it is a joke.
Okay.
Still not sure if it's a joke or not.
Yeah, I mean, hard to know. Any
can say?
last words before we depart for the evening?
Any last words?
Yeah, just make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't yet and you've enjoyed what you've seen. It really helps, get others to see some of the visibility on like the Twitch landing page and stuff like that. And then, if you're interested in getting a sweet sweatshirt or maybe a hat, a El Chapeau, go to our merch store link and check that out. Everything is pretty bare bones in terms of pricing. We just want to get, us on you.
I just want to be on you, chat.
We want to be on you.
Um,
On your mind, on your
I
body.
don't
Literally
participate in this
and-
foolishness.
Figuratively.
Okay, and on that
As-
note,
As we get additional viewers for that part.
yeah, thank you all
Came in
so
at the right
much
time.
for tuning in. I had fun. I hope you did too. We need a sign off.
We do.
Until next time, I want to be on.
Stay
you.
on here, us.
Bye.
Don't call a giant to do a Dejin's job.